I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while sizzling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawn. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos.
Yo, what's good? What's good, party people? Welcome.
What's going on?
Yeah, welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast. I'm your Uncle Freezy. I'm joined by the co-host, the host, City Real, and host, Hoodie Cab. Mr. Spree, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm holding up, Freezy, because I'm with you.
Yeah, hey man, I appreciate.
What about me and City?
Man.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I'm with all of you guys. With all you.
Wow.
We can be depressed together, but I'm not depressed. We're okay.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm not mad.
Yeah, just wanted to say it was a tough loss. It took a wing and a prayer for the Phoenix Suns to pull away from us late. It shows you how good of a team this New York Knicks, this 2020 New York Knicks team is. That legit a Hall of Fame point guard had to pull away from us on two wings and two prayers to beat us. I feel good about the team overall. This win right here, or this loss right here, lets me know that we have serious punch. We'll have serious punch in the playoffs because the Phoenix Suns needed a wing and a prayer to pull away from us when our best two players had off games. So I'm just gonna start on that. I don't wanna come out dressed in all black. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a funeral. Our best players didn't have their best games, and the other team still needed a horseshoe, a rabbit's foot, a four-leaf clover, a wing, and a prayer to beat us.
Lucky shot. Very lucky shot. Very, very lucky. The one where he fell back and he just threw it up there. That is luck. I love CP3. Two of the three shots were clutch shots. One of them, completely luck. I don't want to hear it. It was lucky. I don't care that it was Chris Paul. One of them, he just threw it up. He was about to fall in his tuchus.
It was lucky, but it went in. So, whatever.
Right.
Luck, it went in. So, it doesn't matter.
Well, the thing is it is luck, and it did go in. So, that's the hooray for the Phoenix Suns. But I don't want to say, I don't want to, poo-poo on the Knicks who put up a valiant effort, even though we didn't bring our A game. And it wasn't for lack of effort either, because we were trying. Shots just wasn't falling. And some guy named Johnson was being shut down all game, and late in the game, he hit clutch threes. So I don't want to. I'm not taking credit away from the Phoenix Suns. I want to give them all credit that's due to them. But I also feel like tonight we didn't bring our best weapons to battle, and and it showed up for us. But on to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We were still there though. We were even
right there.
Two big boys not playing well. I agree with you, Freezy. I'm okay. I'm depressed, but I'm okay.
Right.
I'm not, yo, bro. I am not even depressed. I can literally sit here and say I am happy for these guys. You know what I'm saying? For hanging in there
At
with
least we competed. Yeah.
the second best Western Conference team. Although our big guns, like Freezy said, he already touched up on it. Our big guns
Still Dominic.
didn't really show up. But at the same time, if we want to take it and at we want to look at the numbers, let's do that. Let's do that.
Good
Right?
point.
We shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say 3-pointers, right?
Right.
Right.
The Phoenix Suns shot 14 of 34. We shot 12 of 29. Field goal percentage, they shot 41. We shot 51. Free throws, they had 14 out of 17, which led them to 82%. We shot 8 for 10, which got us at 80%. Rebounds, they out rebounded us 37 to 35. They had 32 defensive rebounds. We had 29. Assists. Let's talk about it now. Let's get into it. Let's dig into it. Because the assists, they only beat us by one.
Right.
By one. We had 23. They had 24. When it comes to steals, we had 6. They had 5. When it came to blocks, that's where they got us. They had 6 to our 1. You know what I'm saying? The turnovers was okay.
Yeah.
I believe we had 11. They had 12, something like that. Whatever. But all in all, when you look at the numbers, it wasn't bad, yo. You know what I'm saying? They just outshined us. They outshined us in the clutch where it mattered.
It was a sunny sun. It was too much sun in MSG.
It wasn't too much sun. They outshined us. They outshined us in the last 3 to 4 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Outshine pun because the sun. Yeah, I know.
And our Achilles heel took over again in the third quarter.
Third quarter. Yeah, but you gotta get the Suns. I look at both sides here. I look at both sides in this game. You gotta give Phoenix credit, man. That team is tough. Devin Booker, monster game. Chris Paul, clutch baskets, clutch plays. When you hit that, I know it was luck, but he hit the shot. When you hit that shot over Randall, ball game. And also that top of the key 3 over Bullock,
clutch shot.
Bullseye, clutch. Mikal Bridges, gotta give him credit, man. Big time shots, big time plays. Had that vicious dunk to put up 9. Big one from the baseline. Cam Johnson started off slow, but came on in the fourth quarter. Made some big threes at the top at the right wing, and
he
also
G Money. He did, but they were open. I thought
they were open threes.
I thought it was too open.
True.
Yep.
And
these Randall closed out slow. On both.
And I know he was missing, but eventually a guy's going to make him if he's that open.
And he made him and made us pay. And also Cameron Payne, he played well attacking that basket. He played well, man. And even DeAndre Ayton, he didn't play great, but he had his moments in that third quarter when he was hustling, scoring the low block.
Got the biggest rebound of the game.
Biggest rebound, and that changed the whole complexion of the game. The good news out of this,
yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'll make this quick. The good news, the Hawks had a horrible loss to the Pistons, and the Heat lost to the Bulls. So that's the good news out of this. The bad news, well, semi-bad news, we didn't take advantage of that. So, again, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy because, again, we fought, we competed against the best team in the West. But at the same time, when we were up by 15, we just did not step on their throat. That's what I have to look at the same time. I got to look at both sides of the ball. I'm not trying to be negative because, again, Phoenix played hard. And you got to get the Suns correct. Phoenix made some big plays. They made big plays down the stretch, and we didn't. That's what the name of the game was. It happens, and we got Chicago. We got to take care of the Bulls. That's all we got to do. And Monty Williams out-coached Tibbs.
I think, my takeaway from this game, just really quick, is just Our two big guys didn't play well, and usually when your two big guys don't play well, you're not going to win. Although I give this team a lot of credit, they still fought. I thought RJ, for 9 games, he wasn't forcing. He was playing great. I thought tonight there were about 3 or 4 times where I saw the RJ early in the season where he got up in the air close around the basket with trees, and he didn't know he was forcing a little. On a fast break, he was trying to go 3-on-1 on a possession. I don't have a problem. I thought he took good shots, but I thought there was 3 or 4 possessions I wanted back where he forced a little. Randall didn't have it. I thought Randall played good D on the CP3 possession.
That was great defense.
He made a lucky shot. The other one I thought Bullock contested too. CP3 stepped back, gave him a little side piece, and I thought he contested it. But CP3 makes big shots. My whole thing is this. Look, you're proud of this team. It was a couple possessions. Bullock has got to knock down shots. I thought he had some good looks, decent looks. We didn't get to the free throw line. We didn't cover the 3-ball well. Quickly, he's got to shoot the ball. A couple times he was too hesitant in the first half. But overall, Rose was incredible. We don't even have a chance without Rose.
Rose played amazing, A+ game.
Rose is playing out of his mind. Rose is. If anybody says we made a mistake trading for Derrick Rose, you don't watch this team play.
I don't respect the players when I hear that.
And Elfrid Payton deserves credit. Nobody says that. Elfrid Payton deserves credit too. I thought he played well. So overall, my takeaway is I'm not upset. We competed. It's a loss. We had a chance, but we got to move forward.
And we got Chicago, and that's a winnable game.
We didn't capitalize. We didn't capitalize on the key moments that we needed to. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like, but again, man, yo, what more can we say about this team? Yo?
We fought.
What more can we say about this team? You know, I'm pretty sure Kev wants to dive in and say, "Oh, it was y'all. What I talk about? It's not Chris Paul, and y'all don't want Chris Paul on his team. Did y'all see what he did? Because I can show y'all the text message. Kev literally texted me and said, "Oh, guess what?" What'd you say, Kev? Oh no, matter of fact, I'll tell them. I'll tell them. I will tell them. I will tell the people. Kev said this. No, hold on. Let me tell the people. Let me tell the people what you said.
Let me tell me what I text you. Did I text a chat or did I text City for real?
Let me tell the people what you said.
Who did I text?
You texted me, and I want the people to know. I want the people to know what you said before you start trying to go off with your Chris Paul rant.
Makes me feel like you said, I shouldn't text City for real ever again because obviously, what I text is not between me and City for real.
Don't do that.
I guess it was between me and everybody else in the world.
No, don't do that because we're talking about the game. We're talking about the game.
Huh? Was it Brizzy?
You want to jump in? And everybody else had it. Yeah, everybody else had a chance to.
I was just going to say that I sit here every night, most nights. I miss some nights. Every night, we're on these 9-game win streak and we win, and everyone's like, "Oh, Kev, give Reggie Bullock his flowers. He's so great." And they're like, "Oh, Kev, this team is awesome, and we're never gonna lose again." And oh, Kev, we're like, the '88 Detroit Pistons on defense. And I sit here and I listen to everyone, and I'm just like, let me go ahead and write these receipts out.
Okay, so what's the point? What's the point? What are we getting at?
Listen, did you say what's the point of Spree or City or G Money when they was talking?
I never said we're not going to lose again. Did I just say we won't lose the Grizzlies?
No, I never said we're going to lose. G Money. That's not what I was saying.
No, the point is it sounds like we're sucking all the oxygen out of the room in order to fill up a hate balloon. This is what it sounds like.
What I'm doing is being realistic. As I have been saying from day one, let's be realistic. Because I recall...
where's the timeout then? How do you put people in timeout on this thing?
Anyway, anyways, as I was saying, because
how to do it.
I don't recall Freezy interrupting anyone else when they were talking.
Because there was a theme. The theme
I
is
have a
everybody
theme.
was speaking.
I have
You
a
have
theme.
you have a dream. We had a theme. We were talking about the game, and
But I'm talking about the
shifted
game.
gears. You shifted gears and started talking about yourself. As egomaniacs to do.
Anyway, are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me finish my point? Okay.
No, there is no
I'm
point.
gonna let Uncle
No
because obviously Uncle Freezy has a point. I won't finish my point.
This is a Hoodie Kev pasted together montage about when every time something bad happens with the Knicks, everybody should look at Hoodie Kev. Right?
This is
We
about. I thought
coming
I
off a
had the
9-game
mic.
winning streak.
I thought I had the mic and had the liberty of saying my piece when it was my turn to talk. I guess I was mistaken.
No, say what you gotta say, bro.
No, clearly I can't say. Clearly I can't say what I got to say. So I'm gonna pass the mic to somebody else.
City, he is mistaken. Because we were legit. Everybody was legit on one topic. We were talking about the game and what happened in the game, and all of a sudden it turned into hey,
I'm
everybody.
done. So like I said, we can go ahead and
look at
switch. We can go ahead and switch stuff since I can't. As a matter of fact, if y'all want, because clearly since I can't, talk since I'm being censored, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch a movie and
watch a movie.
Nice.
Clearly,
we had some popcorn with that too.
Because clearly, I don't have the liberty to speak my mind.
Hey, salute Kane Jerry, Robert Paul, Chris Chang, Brooklyn Belly. We see y'all.
Salute everybody.
Salute Andre Bryant. So Nets in 4. What's good? We see you. We appreciate the love. Thanks for coming through, Nets in 4. We appreciate that.
Nets in 4.
See, D-Book.
But no,
we cannot close the book last night. We did not close the book. D-Book, they opened, and Book was feasting. CP3, this is why he's an MVP candidate. He played like it in the fourth quarter, man. Big shots, closed the door, and the Suns, they have flaws, but they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, I can say.
I would have liked to have seen Frank come in. I thought when Reggie got in foul trouble, I thought if there was an opportunity. I'm not going to second guess. Tibbs has been terrific, but I thought we could have used some extra fouls, and CP3 needed a different look, and or maybe Booker needed a different look. I thought it was an opportunity for Frank to come in. That's just me.
I agree.
My preference was Kevin Knox. I felt like no. Okay, all right. So y'all have y'all opinion, and I have mine. What I'm saying is I thought there was opportunities where the Knicks were getting open looks from 3. I mean, wide open, golden textbook looks from 3. And Reggie Bullock was not knocking those threes down, and Julius Randle was not knocking those threes down. The Phoenix Suns gave us textbook open looks, and not only did we hoist bad shots,
we didn't cash in.
Yeah, and I think a 3-point shooter, somebody who can knock down that wing 3, that corner 3, would have pushed that lead from 12 to maybe 17 or 18. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm not saying that Kevin is instant offense off the bench, but I do believe those 6 or 7 3. I think it was like it might have been like 10 threes that were taken by Randall, RJ, Bullock, and others. If you give Kevin Knox, if you give Kevin Knox 3 of those, I think Kevin Knox can knock down 2 or 3 of those, and if he's wide open, he can knock down 3 or 4 of those. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that Kevin Knox would have been our savior. What I'm saying is if you give him an open look, I like his chances to a wide open corner 3.
You're right. I think he could have helped us. We missed a lot of open threes.
Oh yeah.
And I felt, and like you said, Spree, RJ was trying to force the action, try to do too much, and he settled. I know RJ shot well from 3, but I felt he settled way too much at the corner 3 and the wing 3.
He should have
a couple of those. a couple of those, he was like legit wide open. Though you got to take that shot.
I
You
mean,
got to
that's
live with
true.
the results.
Yeah.
You got to live
Yeah,
with the
quick.
results. Like, you know what I'm saying? You open, take it. Live with the results. If
Right.
you don't make it, you don't make it.
No free
And
throws
quick,
for RJ tonight.
you're right. And
Yeah.
quickly passed up some open looks tonight too.
Oh,
But
big time.
his assist numbers are up. So
Facts.
so maybe it's the evolution of quickly. But yeah, man. Yeah,
How many assists did he have?
4.
4.
Sure.
Yeah, so
But the
clearly we missed Alec Burks tonight,
Burks,
or a 3-point shooter tonight, because Phoenix gave us some wide open looks, bro, and you're like, oh my goodness, the
Did they
shot.
play a
But also
2-1-2
too,
zone?
and the Suns,
for a little bit they did, but we
they
were
did.
late on our
Our
rotations.
rotations, we didn't see our man, and the Suns made us pay. And also, Phoenix did a good job taking the time off the clock. They didn't waste too much. They took time off the clock, took good shots, thus making us pay. And Monty Williams outcoached Thibs, in my opinion. He made the right adjustments.
I would like to see CP3 and Booker on the Knicks on this
That'll be
thing.
great. If those guys were here,
I think if those two guys were on this team, I think we can win the whole thing.
very possible. Salute, CP.
I thought you said you wanted to see CP the artist for a second.
Yeah, and CP the artist.
CP the artist.
I do want to see him on the team too.
Hey, I
Oh my
said that
goodness,
this morning.
It was a
Is he the
sunrise at MSG. Sunrise in the Big Apple, I can say.
I'm gonna go get a popsicle. I'll be right back.
You said he's getting.
Popsicle.
Yeah, if I heard that correctly, yes, I believe that's what he said.
Okay, what's the
It's good,
controversy? What's the controversy tonight? Who had the controversial take?
Nobody yet.
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody.
We've been rocking.
For how
We've been
long?
rocking.
For how long?
But I don't know. How long have we been on for? I don't know. I'm not like, you know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
22
we
minutes.
only been on 20 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I think I missed a lot. But anyway,
Unless you're gonna come in and say something controversial right off the jump.
No. I think I just think that.
Hey, hold on, CP the artist. It's only enough room on this video panel for one egomaniac, and I think I have to. Right, so I'm gonna kindly ask you to make room for Hoodie Cav, because the Hoodie Cav legit can't occupy the video.
Stop starting beef with me and Hoodie Kev that doesn't exist. I got the morning, he got the night.
I am eating a sandwich from Jimmy John's right now.
Ooh, what type of sandwich is that?
It's the Country Club.
Nice.
I have been censored by the FCC, also known as Uncle Freezy. So I'm just since I've been censored tonight, clearly, I'm just gonna enjoy, a late night snack.
Sweet.
And watch the podcast, because I can't even say a controversy, because I open my mouth and Uncle Freezy's like beep beep, and like, oh, I've been censored. I can't say anything. I don't want the FCC to come up here and shut me down.
I'm gonna say, Hoodie Kev, I gotta ask you, do you have it with the avocado?
I'm not the biggest avocado fan.
Okay, I usually have that same sandwich with the avocado. I like avocado. All right, get into the game. I got credit this, defensive team that I didn't think that was that defensive, but that team was stacked with 3 and D guys, right?
Right.
Long, tall, athletic 3 and D guys, right?
Yes, sir.
And young. We are older. I don't care what everybody want to say. We are older, even though we play quickly and Julius and Barrett. We just could not match that athleticism.
Yes.
Reggie Bullock, even though we've been praising him and everything, and give him credit. Not okay, Hoodie Kev. some of us have been praising him. With that said, he didn't have the athleticism, and he could not guard an elite player like Booker.
D Book was harder than a sauna.
Yeah, he like fish grease.
Yeah,
I believe, right? Thibodeau, not saying that he would have been the savior. I would have threw Frank in there. Bullock had 3 fouls, so he was kind of like, whatever. I would have threw more and more defenders. At 4 fouls, I would have threw more defenders at him. That was more a little bit athletic and long and like Frank. And that's what we need a little bit more on this team. And offensively, look, we scored over 100 points, but the other half of the team, the game was the defense that was the problem.
it was not good. The D was not good.
Yeah, and you can't put Derrick Rose on CP3.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He's gonna get good luck with that.
And I remember
this was a game that was situational for Frank.
Right,
just my opinion.
I
Not
agree.
saying that we would have still won.
And another point, I'm watching the game. Why was Obi and Randall guarding CP3? That's what I want to know. And I'm saying that also kept the Suns in the game.
Hold on, G-Money. The FCC
mismatch
is
is
gone.
happening easily.
So while the FCC is going, I feel like I'm about to open up a little bit since the FCC is left. So listen, I like to take this time out to tell you how I really feel. And here it goes. Reggie Bullock is trash. He is trash. I told y'all. I have said it 100 times. When you need Reggie Bullock, he's going to pull a Charles Smith. He is not going to be there when you need him.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to put out an APB. Oh, the FCC.
I can guarantee
you.
I can guarantee you the chat doesn't even respect you for saying that. You're gonna pick on the man for one bad games that he's had, right?
He had bad games.
You're gonna say he's trash. You're gonna say he's trash right now. So wait, no.
You just asked me a question and then won't let me answer.
Can I finish?
No, because you won't let me a question. So
you join this one?
You know what? Hold on 1 second because I'm tired. Hold on, I got a surprise for y'all.
Well, RJ and Randall in the APB because they didn't show up.
Look, Hoodie Kev got a point. Look. And I think wait, City, you got a point too, but here's the reality, right? The truth is in the middle, and this is the truth. He might have done very well for us, but an elite scorer like Devin Booker, he had no chance with.
None. Booker took
how many people do? This is what I'm saying. How many people do? So, like, come on, what are y'all really talking about? Stop trying to talk like Reggie Bullock is trash. That man has played.
I didn't say
that man has
played. I am sick and tired of this BS. I had to break out the hoodie because I knew this BS was going to happen. You are not going to sit here. This is what City for real is not going to do on Knicks at night. He is not going to sit here and campaign for Reggie Bullock to be on first team all defense and then turn around and be like, oh, well, nobody can stop. Nobody can stop.
Whoever said first team all defense. Can do it. You see what he does? He puts his hoodie on and then he puts words in my mouth. What are you talking about? He's campaigning for all defense. You cannot call him trash.
Reggie Bullock more flowers than a florist. Okay,
you can't call him trash.
Yeah, I can. Watch this. Reggie Bullock is trash. You see how easy that was? I said it with ease.
Okay.
And it's the truth.
Okay.
Reggie Bullock literally had 12 points in the first quarter. Reggie Bullock went 2 quarters, the second and the third, without even scoring. He literally finished
how many shots did he take in those quarters?
He had the ball. Did he not have the ball? Was he on the court? Did he not have the ball in his hand at all? So now, hold on, because this is what I mean. This is what I mean. When Reggie Bullock is out here gaslighting and shooting up. Oh, Reggie Bullock is give his flowers, Kev. Reggie Bullock is playing great. He's hitting all these shots, and now it's like, oh, well, he didn't shoot the ball. Don't come at me with this narrative because you're trying to defend somebody that's undefendable. What is wrong with Fred and Barney? What are we talking about right now?
What? Fred and Barney can't even help you right now.
I can't even sit here and think that the man got cooked to the point where he looked like, how old are you?
D-Book cooked everybody. He cooked everybody.
He looked slow and just out of it. Like, wow.
D-Book destroyed everybody.
Are really garbage. This whole narrative that Reggie Bullock is actually good on defense because he looked like he out there hustling is a facade. And I see right through it.
I agree.
Y'all are not going to say it.
CP, you going to co-sign that?
I gotta go co-sign
Booker's a top 5 offensive player.
No, don't. I got to go back in history because every time we play a good wing, name a good wing player that Reggie Bullock shut down. When did this happen? Show me the box score of a wing player that Reggie Bullock shut down.
Brandon
Ingram on that last.
Ingram was terrible.
Ingram
played us.
Don't open your eyes like that.
It's true.
Who literally finished the game with 19 points.
He was 6 of 18.
Like 3 points.
He was 6 for 18.
3 points.
He
finished 19 points.
Doesn't matter. He was 6 of 18 in that game. What are you talking about?
Wait. Hoodie's trying to say this.
It does not matter.
How many points did he have? Did he have 19 points?
Doesn't mean nothing. He shot like garbage in that game.
No, John Stark shot like garbage.
We're not talking about John Starks. Where's this going?
Brandon Ingram had 19 points.
And shot 18 or something like that. What are you talking about?
19 points and shot like garbage.
He was 6 of 18. That's that to your brain.
Guess what? I can't say that. That's shooting garbage. But you finish with 19 points. That's not garbage. You finish with 19 points.
If you shoot 6 of 18, you're on fire.
19 points.
Listen, Kev, be quiet for a moment. Let me speak.
No,
if you go 18,
how do you finish with 19 points?
Makes perfect
3
sense.
points. Literally, you finished 3 points under what you averaged, and yet you shot poorly. You literally got 3 points less than your average.
Good grief, Sharif. Listen, Ingram took 3 shots and Bullock shut him down. 6 of 18 is good. That's what you're telling me.
He didn't shut him down. He didn't. G-Money. He didn't shut him down. That's
22 points a game.
But Ingram was bad in that game. Can I say that? 6 of 18?
He was bad. 22 points.
Ingram averages 25 though. But
thank you.
What did you really do at the end of the day?
He didn't shut him down, but he did good against him.
Okay, fine. He contained Ingram. Can I say that? Contained him. Can I say that? Contained.
Yeah, just not saying he fully locked him down because he didn't fully lock him down.
Fine, my fault. I overreacted.
Yeah.
I meant to say contained.
Yeah, you did overreact. And I think that's what Hoodie Kev's point is that Knicks fans, you make it seem like Reggie Bullock is a lockdown defender. No, he's not.
Yeah, you overhype it in a way.
Yeah.
The way you say it.
He's a decent defender.
Like he's a decent defender, right? And I don't think we had enough bodies to put in front of Booker, and I think that was a bad adjustment. And even Randall, right? Even Randall. They had guys with long arms and athletic. And they were...
Go ahead,
Spree.
No, I was just going to say, I agree. I don't think Bullock had a good game defensively. And
True.
I mean, when you look at his offensive statistics, he had a good game offensively, shooting-wise. He shot 6 for 11 and 4 for 8 from 3, which you take. Although he missed a few threes.
He did go 2 for 7 to end it after it was 4 for 4. So we got to use context.
Yeah, to Hoodie Kev's point, he got worse as the game went along, and he missed some wide-open threes in the fourth that you would really like to see him make. Having said that, I don't blame him for the loss. If I'm ranking the reasons we lost, I'm more blaming Randall and RJ than
he didn't show up.
It's Randall and RJ because Randall didn't play like an all-star. I mean, RJ got his average, but like it didn't look like he had a good game.
He forced a lot of shots.
He was missing wide-open shots.
RJ did not play well.
And also,
but here's the thing on those two guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
The defense was very good on them.
That was good, though.
And we're gonna get this in the playoffs. People are going to be
True.
like, hey, if we try to contain these guys, don't get them in the rhythm.
I literally sat here last night, CPD artist, and said the last team I want to face is the Milwaukee Bucks. And they looked at me like, why? And I said, because the Milwaukee Bucks have two of the best defenders at their position that guard our two best players.
Drew
So
Holiday.
if you want to see what it's going to look like when this team has bad performances from Julius and RJ consistently, don't expect a lot of wins to come. That's why I don't want to play the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Milwaukee is
because you don't got to double the Milwaukee Bucks. Don't have to double team Julius Randle. And so all that's going to do is take away all these open shots that you see Reggie Bullock have and Alec Burks. And they're not going to get the wide open shots because you don't have to double team Julius with Giannis on it.
Right.
How many games, though, have we had where Randle and RJ – I that's fair. Everything you said is correct, but how many games so far have we had where both of those guys have played
I would say a handful, like 5.
Well, I think most like a few game. Not a lot, but like a few.
Salute, Rob.
But the Suns, Cameron Payne played well. Mikal Bridges was lining it up in the second half. And also Cam Johnson, fourth quarter, was hotter than a furnace in the fourth quarter after he was a ghost for 3 quarters, man.
Yeah, I would say he changed the momentum of the game because he just hit a few clutch shots in a row.
To me, we lost the game in the second quarter. When we were up by 15, I said we got to put the hammer down. When they put within 7, I said to myself, we lost. The Suns in a close game have a high IQ point guard. You have a 2 guard that can get hot. And also, DeAndre Ayton, he didn't play great in the first half. The second half, he was big time with his energy, man. And Monty Williams, he did a good job leaving guys like Payne, Cam Johnson on the court when they were stepping up in the fourth quarter and didn't score with the rotations. And CP3, he was CP clutch in that fourth quarter, man.
Hey, look. Time out. Let me say this. Look, when you talk about a 15-point lead in the second quarter against the number 2 team in the West, and you're thinking that the game is over, you're not talking about the run-of-the-mill team. You're looking at a team that can do that. They got Chris Paul as the point guard. They got Devin Booker. They got a high explosive offense. So if you took a 15-point lead against them in the second quarter and they're a championship level team and you thought the game was over, that was your mistake.
I didn't think it was over. I did not. I said the Suns could battle their way
you
back.
Just said no. Okay, he's saying because you literally just said that once that happened, you knew the game was over.
Yeah. That we was up by 15. You said that.
I didn't say it was over.
Hey, that's what we all heard.
I never said it was over. I said when they were up by 15, I said we have to put them away. I never said once it was over.
No, you said after that once we lost the lead, you said that I knew
said
it was
once
over.
the Suns put within 7 at half.
Look, go back and listen to what you said, G Money. That's all we can say about that right
now.
Right. But let me move forward. Let me move forward.
Hold on, Rob.
Okay, if you want to believe it.
1 second. So, Spree.
What's up?
My main witness, I think City knows this too. Last night, I made a statement on Blorange Tears.
I was here.
I said the Knicks are like Icarus. We flew too close to the sun.
The mythology thing.
Man, that's a good one.
Look, I get on Twitter tonight, right? Tonight. And I see a tweet. And it's like the Knicks are like Icarus. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Who wrote that?
Oh yeah, I saw you.
Okay, Kev, with your knowledge, Kev, stop trying to be right because we lost after winning 9 in a row.
No,
please.
No, Rob.
You said, hey, look.
No, Rob. This has nothing to do with right. This has me. I made a statement.
I heard you. Look, Kev, I listened.
And then tonight, somebody wants to steal my line.
Somebody's plagiarizing from your show.
Kev, so what does that mean? Kev, what do that mean? We lost to the number 2 seed in the number 2 team in the West. Okay,
Rob, this has
how many people
do about the game
look,
whatsoever? Why are you?
Okay,
Rob,
so
what I just said literally had nothing to do about the game. This is about me being plagiarized.
So why did you stop me to talk the Spree when I was on my thing?
I was on Twitter and I saw it again, and I wanted to say it.
So you stopped me for
Where
that.
is this going?
Exactly. You stopped me from making my analogy because you wanted to say something about the Sun.
The Sun. It was
no,
Sun
it's
Lee
not about the
in
Sun.
that. It was
This is about
sunny
plagiarism.
in New York. I can
now,
say
like
This is about
it was a
watching
let me finish what I was
and
saying.
taking
Okay,
what we say and
let me
thinking that
finish
they're
what I
making
was
it their
saying.
own.
Let Rob
let
talk,
me
please.
finish.
Let Rob talk,
Let me
please.
finish.
Bro, you
Okay,
like we
now,
about to get off in 5 minutes. Like we don't got
all right.
hours and hours and
Yo,
hours.
let Rob speak his point. We're sorry, Rob.
Are we
Okay.
on a time limit?
Can you let him speak his point?
All right, yeah, let's get 1 point out. So now going towards in the fourth quarter with this Reggie thing, just like this here, he had a hot first half. It's not up to him to close out fourth quarters. That's RJ's job and Randall's.
Yeah, that's
So if that's
RJ.
not happening, you cannot look back at Reggie Bullock and now all of a sudden call him trash because he only had 2 points in the fourth quarter. Randall only had 3.
Rob,
I mean,
that is
five.
No, I'm not talking to you, Kev. I'm just going with my point. I'm not even.
But your point is referencing to what I said.
All right.
Can you let him finish?
Answer after.
Let Rob talk.
Can you answer after?
Fine, I'll get back to y'all in 20 minutes.
Okay, look, I didn't freeze you. I didn't put you on. I didn't put you in the corner. Freezy did that. So now, as I was saying, it resorts back. This was a measuring stick game. We see exactly what we need to be. We didn't think that we was going to go win the next 11 games in a row.
True.
It's all about, and I'm tired of people every time they're Knicks fans, they want to be right more than support the team. And that's what, that really gets on my nerves more than anything.
It does
people
get annoying.
They want to be right. And they want to be right at the expense of the Knicks, but still call themselves Knicks fans. I'm not calling anybody out. But at the end of the day, I think that Frank should have had a shot at him.
I agree.
Hey, Frank should have had a shot. I really feel as though Frank should have had a shot. But look,
Bullock had foul trouble, and that was a good part.
After winning 9 in a row, I'm still rolling with Tibbs. Okay, we can sacrifice that. Good game. We lost. Chris Paul closed the game out. It wasn't his first time, and it wasn't his last.
Yeah, one of the shots was lucky, but
most definitely.
Can I ask something real quick? And also, like,
wait. Can we do this right now?
Right.
Can we do this right now?
Okay.
Let me take the time out, right? Because one of our people right now is going through some things. Let's give the time out to give a get well soon to my man, King Aladdin. He's going through some things. You understand what I'm saying? And I want us as Blorange Tears family to wish him well with what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter, you know what I'm saying? This thing makes a difference. Let's wish this man well. Y'all put some love in the chat for my man, King Aladdin, man. Y'all do that. Put some love in the chat. Show King Aladdin. Show King Aladdin that because he's here rocking with us and he's going through the thing. Y'all put some love in the chat, man. Show him some love, man. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
Stay safe, King Aladdin. Stay safe, man.
Praise out to you.
Praise up to you, man. Praise up.
I'll start it off, man. I'll start it off.
Man. It was a sunrise in the second half.
I would like to say something to Rob's point. Because he said you can't expect Reggie Bullock to close out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, can more than 2 people score in a quarter? Does that happen? Or does RJ and Drew is the only ones allowed to score in the fourth quarter?
That's a good point.
I didn't know that no one else could score. Clearly, that's what Rob is alluding to. That Reggie Bullock's just not allowed to score in the fourth quarter.
He is. I mean, he missed. My whole issue with the fourth quarter with Reggie. My whole issue with Reggie in the fourth is he made 1 3, but he missed 2 wide open threes that we need him to make because Randall was doubled and he kicked it out to Bullock. You got to make those, or at least make 1 more of those, and the bad turnover.
I got 2 words for you.
Yeah,
Charles Smith.
Hey, man, it happens. I'm not going to kill him. He's been playing
At
well.
this point, I'm not going to go too hard. Yes, it was a tough loss because the Hawks somehow lost to the Pistons, and the Bulls stampeded the Heat tonight.
I mean, that just makes it better, though. That's the thing. It doesn't make it as bad as it was.
I'm more mad that Hoodie Kev got played.
I'm laughing at the Hawks to the Pistons.
I'm telling you.
And the Mavs
I'm
lost
telling
too.
you,
So
Spree. I looked it up. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's messed up. You spent so much time thinking about that mythology thing last night.
CP and how we were talking about in the morning, the Mavs lost, so we could be happy too about that. They somehow lost to.
And I know he's watching.
The Kings twice.
Yeah, they lost to them twice, even without Fox. So.
And the Heat lost to the Bulls without Zach LaVine, so that helps us.
Crazy,
and
man.
also, and the Hawks lost to the Pistons, the tanking Pistons.
That's crazy.
Bro, I'm still confused about the Wolves because they're winning. They're winning
They
when they shouldn't be winning.
Jazz 3-0. The Wolves are 3-0 against the Jazz.
Look. This wasn't the worst loss.
I agree.
We've had.
I agree 100%. Yeah.
I mean, my thing was like we were in it. You know, things didn't go right. Whatever. We were in it. This is probably a top 3 team in the league.
Agree.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think that the high hopes was that we did see them lose 2 straight, Brooklyn
2 straight,
and Boston.
yeah, they got Brooklyn,
right?
Boston, yeah.
And we thought we had them, but you know what? You can't sleep on any team in the NBA because they're in the NBA for a reason.
Suns are tough. That team is deep. That defense, and in the playoffs, they're going to be a tough.
And let me tell you something. This is why I've been preaching, man. We have to get long, young, and athletic. The guy that we didn't draft killed us. Like he had a problem with us.
He's good.
He's good. Bridges,
he had a problem with us, man.
He's good, man. They have to your point. They have a lot of athletic dudes and long dudes.
Cam Johnson can fly. Mikal Bridges can fly. DeAndre Ayton can fly. D-Book can fly to the rim.
And they are long and tall.
Facts.
I mean, come on. They were giving Julius and what's the name,
Imagine when Crowder comes back. When Jay Crowder played.
Wait. We got on Bullock, but RJ was getting busted by
RJ was garbage.
RJ was garbage. I didn't think RJ's defense was that good at all.
That's my point.
He didn't play bad defense on Booker though. Like for the most part, he just made tough shots.
I mean, you know what they always say, man. You know what they always say, right? Right? They always say good defense, but better offense. You know what I'm saying? That happens to the best of them. It happens to the best of them. Like, let's not even.
I don't think anyone played the best defense today.
Duke, and I'm not trying to pile on, but agree with me. RJ made some bad decisions offensively.
He was forcing the action, like you said.
Spree, you know, I say when he has a bad game. I literally said earlier, him and Randall were the reason we lost.
And RJ said, I know he was open for a lot of threes, but I felt this times he could have just drove to the basket. I felt that there was a lot of times he was going to the fast break. He just lost the ball. That kind of changed momentum a little bit, though. And also,
he was getting blocked. They had like good pokes at the ball. That's why. They're sneaky with it. The Suns are sneaky with those types of plays.
There was a couple of those. There was a couple of those drives that I felt like he should have held up the ball, like, you know what I'm saying, and waited for everybody else to come down court.
He should have been faster on that. When he went up and he got blocked by 2 people. If he was quicker on that, because he was driving it slow, he should have been quicker on that.
Right, and Randall, and I felt Randall to me didn't look interested in the game. I'm like, yeah, the Suns played great defense, but I felt Julius, his shot selection was not great. I know some of his shots rimmed out, but I felt that he needs to learn to show a bit more IQ, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go too hard on Julius because the Suns played very good defense.
I'm not trying to. I know people in the chat are mad at me. I'm just saying I'm not trying to single out RJ and Randall. They've been playing great. So
exactly.
First of all. When you play,
why is Julius and RJ above critique?
No, they play bad. They play bad, but people in the chat are mad at me that I'm bringing this up like I'm trying to pile on. I'm not. They just play bad.
Everyone is saying, "Oh no, you can't talk about Julius." Like, when did Julius become Jordan? When did he become infallible?
Did I just say play bad?
I'm not talking about you. Did I say G Money?
I thought you did.
Who are you talking about?
Talking bad about Julius. Did I say that?
So
I thought you did.
So who are you talking about?
People in the chat.
Oh.
Again, for the third time, I said people in the chat because Spree said people.
Mike's not working. You're frozen up, Kev. Well, tell it to Julius and RJ. The Suns froze them out.
Yes, my popsicle.
No, you should have said tell it to Fred and Barney.
I had a nice fudge bar. Thank you.
Nice.
How
How
was
was it?
that, Pops?
Delicious?
Yeah, it was good, man. I needed it.
Nice.
Sometimes a good defensive player takes away everything that you want to do.
True.
And those players took
Mikal Bridges.
away everything what Randall and RJ wanted to do.
I told you.
And that's what good defenders, do.
That's true.
And so we could, we can't really. Okay, if we blame RJ and Randall, right, for this, we gotta get credit to guys that was defending.
No, we
they weren't strong. Yeah,
they played great. We
CP,
give them
you
credit.
remember I said in the morning that Mikal Bridges on RJ was gonna be a tough task.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Because I told you that was gonna happen, and it's like, RJ always has like the toughest the first time he goes against a defensive player in the season. Like you saw him go against Ben Simmons, he dropped 3 points, but the next 2 games he was efficient.
True.
So we played them.
You want to know why? Because the take the criticism as you want, chat, but RJ being strong and being able to bully ball the shooting guards can't get away with that with stretch threes. Longer guys. You know what I mean? If I was to guard RJ, I'm gonna take away that left. I'm gonna keep those hands up because if he develops like a nice little fadeaway shot and hit that on a consistent basis, then he'll be a lot more dangerous.
Oh yeah, he'll be dangerous and more efficient too.
The shot creation this year. That's what Drew Hanlon said. In the offseason, they're gonna work on handle and shot creation.
And Phoenix moved the ball very well in the second half. Phoenix's ball moving in the second half, flawless. They did a good job limiting turnovers.
Look, great point, G. Like they were whipping that ball around. Like they had 3 point guards on the floor at one time.
Like we played first quarter. That's how they played it.
Right. It was kind of like Golden State-ish, where it was like, they moved the ball.
They moved the ball.
Yeah, they moved the ball heavily. And
they got a good team, man.
They showed us more. They showed us more of the zone in the third quarter too. Though, if y'all didn't,
they did some zone to disrupt our offense a little bit, and also, I thought they did a good job in the second, eating down low a little bit in that third quarter, and then that fourth quarter. It was a combination of guys. But Mikal Bridges made some good catch and shoot opportunities. So did Cam Johnson, Chris Paul. The CP3 is an MVP candidate. I'm sorry. He showed it in that MVP candidate, man. And in my opinion, this is why Monty Williams deserves to be in the Coach of the Year conversation. I know
he already is.
He deserves it. Yes, the Suns had Chris Paul. I get all that.
G Money, you're hurting Knicks fans' feelings right now.
Or what?
But
My
only issue. Look, Monty Williams having a great year. The Suns. I wouldn't have a problem if he got it. My only argument for Tibbs is that roster that the Suns have is.
Man, we can't even recap off the 9 in a row. Y'all giving the Suns way too much praise. They won the game. Let's move on. Let's recap the 9. Let's recap our 9.
I think Tibbs should win Coach of the Year.
But we gotta give.
We did it. Y'all been doing it for the last 15 minutes.
Okay, so can I say this, right? The other day, like when Reggie Bullock was going on his tandem, right? Hoodie Kev said, "Yo, you know what? I gotta give Reggie Bullock his props. I have to do it. I gotta give him his props. Soon as he have a bad game, Reggie Bullock is trash. Like, bro, come on. You just gave the man props the other day, but now you want to say he's trash?
He didn't play that bad.
Come on, man.
Right.
But
did you know?
Time out. Yeah. So when Michael Jordan, right? I think it was Game 6 of the finals versus the Sonics. He went like 2 for like 13. I don't remember what it was. 2 for 19. I don't know where it was. Right. In that game, was he trash? Yeah, he was.
He was bad in that game. Yeah,
Michael Jordan, right? Everybody has one. No. even the greatest stars have trash games. And Reggie Bullock, let's be honest, he's heading outside of his prime, is a serviceable player, right? He's a serviceable player that just had a bad game. So it's not
there's a difference.
There's
a difference between saying he had a bad game tonight and just saying that he's trash.
That's true, City. That's true.
Okay. There's a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can honestly say, for any player, I can say, bro, yes, he played like my man Spree says, he played like doo-doo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was. Really,
I can honestly say that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's trash when I know that this man has helped us win multiple games.
Exactly. And counting.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
He's had
like,
doo-doo games. We can all agree he's had doo-doo games.
What are we doing to these players?
Have you been saying doo-doo since I brought that up?
I've been always saying that, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
I have a quick thing. I don't know if anyone noticed, but Randall was not like taking his opponents like that when he got a mismatch. He wasn't really.
I agree. He was passing the ball too much, not being aggressive at times.
And there was like some possessions where like he got the ball and then he waited a few seconds when he was open, and then he waited for the guy to match up against him. It was weird. I don't know.
There's times when you see Bullock or Cameron Payne or Chris Paul guard Randall. Yeah, you have a good point, man.
I felt like he didn't post up enough.
Facts. He felt too much for jump
Did he
shot.
get a lot of post ups, or was it mostly on the perimeter? I'm trying to.
It was mostly on the perimeter. It looked like.
He got double teamed a lot though.
That is.
I know, but I would have liked him to post up and maybe try and get a couple close ones to feel good about himself. But Randall never got in a rhythm. It was disappointing.
He never did. The only time he kind of did, I guess, was the third quarter. And even then, I felt he wasn't really impactful. I mean, look, Randall's had a great year. We know he's had a marvelous year. It's just that last night, it just wasn't his, one, the Suns did that stuff. And two, we just didn't take smart enough shots. And the Suns just out-executed
G Money.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, G Money.
Okay.
Ask you this. Out of all of the times, right, that we seen Randall get double teamed,
right?
Do you feel like the Suns brought the double team faster than most other teams? And Julius,
I think they did. They did.
Just took like that extra split second to react, because I feel like they came in. As soon as he got the ball, they came in hot and heavy.
They came in an extra second.
Remember, Randall started up a little bit hot with one-on-one play. And then they double, and then Randall was slowed down the rest of the game. And that was a good play, Monty, to make sure to get the ball out of his hands and there are other guys to beat you.
And that's why Derrick Rose went off.
Derrick
Rose went off. He was taking his shots that he couldn't, give to Randall or JR, RJ. And he was like, take we need that also in Payton. We need that in Payton.
I thought Alfred
and make those shots.
I thought he played well. I thought Alfred brought some energy early. I thought he did a good job containing CP3, but Chris Paul was destroying Rose. Chris Paul was destroying Quigley. I mean, and here's another thing that killed me. Why was Obi topping on Chris Paul at times in the second quarter? Like, what?
It was matchups, bro. Did you not see? Did you not see when they tried to do the pick and roll and they got like, you know what I'm saying? They switch. They got the switch. I mean, it happens all of the time.
Use it against us.
Yeah, and
that's how Julius gets a lot of his points, when we do that little pick and roll thing and they get the switch, and then now you got the mouse in the house and it's time to abuse. But again, but it's not the mouse in the house when it comes to Obi on Chris Paul. But like, Chris Paul is faster, whatever maybe.
Chris
he's
Paul's
more
not
crafty.
fast.
Let's get it. He's more crafty. He can outthink. Obi being a rookie just coming in, like, Chris Paul's got moves. He's got his veteran tricks that he can, go into his bag and just say, yo, listen, I'm a deer in headlights right now. I got this guy on me. Okay. But like,
that's
what I'm saying? But
I got right today.
Okay.
That's the only thing I got right today with predictions. I said he's gonna get 6 and he got 6. But one thing I'm pretty sure nobody brought this up, but RJ played basically 46 minutes again today.
That's
and
a lot of minutes.
I saw a stat and they said that the only 3 players that have played that amount of minutes this season without OT.
TJ McConnell.
Yeah, it's TJ McConnell once and RJ Barrett twice. And
I saw that too.
That's why it's like you can't play someone that played through an ankle injury and hasn't missed a game 46 minutes without trying to put a Frank or Knox in the game.
That's a lot.
That's a good.
That's a lot.
That's a good point.
Coach.
That's why I see why he kind of wears out in the end of the games.
We need Burks
back. Bro, he got taken out.
Yeah,
he got taken out. Bullock got a foul, and he literally got brought back in 2 minutes later.
When is Burks coming back?
I heard Burks may come back tomorrow. Since today's Tuesdays at the midnight, Burks may come back tomorrow against Chicago, so that's another boost.
Is there any chance Randall didn't get any sleep? Is there any chance he was partying or anything? Do we know? Like, he looked like, if you looked at his eyes, I did notice that his eyes looked a little bit tired. Like he had some, maybe he didn't get enough sleep. Maybe Kai didn't kept him up.
Just struggled.
Ain't weed legal in New York? Ain't weed legal in New York?
No.
I don't know, but I think
never sleeps.
There is a chance he didn't get sleep because of Kaiden. I don't know. Something was off.
Whoa. We got burned up by the Suns down the stretch. Because like when you go, how like a rocket goes through a sun, it gets like burned up sometimes? That's what happened in that fourth quarter. So
yeah.
So you don't think you think he had sleep? You don't think that had to do with it?
I don't know.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think he just didn't play well.
He just didn't play well.
He's not like he's not like he's not like the best player in the NBA. He even the best player, they have bad days.
But he looked out of it. He looked out of it. He looked tired. He looked sleepy.
I mean, it's one game. I think he'll be fine against Chicago. He'll be fine against the Bulls.
I'll give Phoenix credit for making that double a second quicker. Maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
I say both. I say many reasons. 1, RJ struggled. 2, the Suns double team, and 3, decision making. And the Suns, they just out hustled us with loose balls, and Phoenix, they just made the right play. They did not even get the lead into the third quarter. Think about that. They were trailing the whole game until that third quarter when they got the lead. And
wow, Jovis just said he went to a party last night. If that's true,
he did? What?
Jovis Tenza says he went to a party last night. If that's true, Jovis, I'll take your word for it.
Randall,
I hope not. We need him.
Please.
No, I don't want him to risk himself and get his rest. Look, you're right. Everyone's going to have a bad game. He's been terrific. I'm not trying to single him out. What I will say is he needs to react better. If teams are now going to double him that extra fast second, I need him to react better.
He needs to be better, some more IQ when it's double team.
And also get some more easy ones and get to the free throw line. Because like I've said to Randall all year, and I've yelled at the television, I need you to get to the line down the stretch of games, and I need you to get easy ones. That's all I got to say.
And I agree 100%, Spree. I felt he set up. I know he likes shooting those baseline jump shots and threes and top of the key, Jays, but he needs to learn to bang in the post sometimes. I felt that even though he's been amazing all year, all right? Let's not front. One bad game, he's been awesome all year. But like you said, Spree, he needs to attack. So.
Not just him, even RJ. RJ had 0 free throws.
RJ was shooting a lot of
but that's not even RJ's fault. Like, I hate it because last year, I know everyone saw this. It was legit crazy how RJ did not get calls last year. I know everyone saw he didn't get foul calls like multiple times a game. It's gotten a little better, but he just has stretches he doesn't get free throws. Like that's been recently.
So another person in the chat just confirmed Randall went to a party. A-Train, yes, I heard he did in many different sources. Yolva said, yeah, go on Twitter. Why is he going to a party? We're trying to win our 10th straight game. You can't go to a party.
That's not true. You believe the dude. You believe that dude. Really?
I don't know.
Come on, Spree.
What's the source? What's the source?
Well, if you come on, the source of where do you have a picture? A-Train or Yolvis? I need evidence, but man, I hope not. I hope
man,
that's not true.
Look, with the COVID protocol in New York is not open like that.
Well, maybe they got their own internal party.
No, then you would have to test the whole team. That's an automatic. You get caught out there. Why you think that Kyrie kept sitting back down? Because he kept on breaking protocol.
I think
the NBA has not released anything.
Rob, but they said that some of the Knicks players, most of them got the vaccine, and they have a new protocols that it's like you're allowed to do things like that now. You just have to be more aware of certain things. Like you can actually do that now.
Well, they haven't put out there that anybody that who has took the shots and who hasn't, but responsible as Randall been this season, it would have to be a reliable source for me to say he did that.
I'm sorry. I try to trust our chat, but yeah, if you can give me reliable evidence,
you cannot look. You don't trust the chat. A reliable source, man.
You're not a reliable source until you show me pictures and give me reliable sources of where you found that information. I'm not going to trust you.
And now, besides this game, we could talk about the past games because this 9-win streak,
it was fun.
We gave up. Our defense went down. Yeah, our defensive rating was 106 points. But the thing about that is that we scored 118 points, and that's a lot higher than we usually do. So we were on a good offensive stretch, even though our defense was slacking a little, but we just made up for it. And our 3-point shooting was about 50%.
Wow.
We were going up in all cylinders during that whole stretch. So that's the best part about it. Today, just we gave up the amount of points we've been averaging in this stretch.
We just didn't defend. Well, just that like you said, during our 9-game win streak, our offense was ball movement was flowing, spacing was great, everyone's getting high percentage shots. It was great. In this game, I felt that we didn't get the right amount of shots. Also, the Suns played great defense, and also we just didn't defend. Too many times we allowed backdoors. Too many times we allowed open catch and shoots, and then CP3 closed the door. CP3 explode mismatches on Randall with the hit, that crazy shot, and then the top of the key 3, splash cash over Reggie Bullock, put him up an 8, and that was your ball game, man. And don't forget, since
pissed me off the most, did anyone else get mad because this happened multiple times when Booker legit just got past Bullock so easily for layups and he just couldn't catch up at all.
I'm actually watching that highlight.
Now. I don't. I was so triggered because it happened so many times during the game, and it's he didn't do any crazy moves. He legit just got past him.
Just ran to the basket at will.
Didn't they also get some in transition?
Yeah, there was one I remember.
When
RJ was
60,
behind him,
60 to 65. When it turned to 60 to 65.
We can't give up easy baskets like that.
Booker,
exactly.
That was the third
Booker
quarter.
also crossed Bullock and got a dunk.
That was bad D, but that was a beautiful move by Booker.
I would like to see Booker on our team.
I think we would all love the superstars on our team, and not superstars.
Is there a way to get him on our team? Leon Rose represented him.
Reggie got cooked. You must.
We gotta find a way to get Booker on this team. Can we get him on this team?
So I accept Hoodie Kev killing.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
But I don't accept him saying he's trash. That's the only thing. But
I don't respect. I respect. I still respect Kev. I just don't respect his opinion that Reggie Bullock's trash. Listen. I know he's been up and down all year, but he's played well in the second half of the season. We gotta at least give him that. It's just that he just had one bad second quarter.
In Hoodie Kev's defense, right? Could we stop saying he's a elite defender?
Right, he's decent.
That's G Money over exaggerating.
I never said he was elite. I said he's an above average defender.
Okay. No, I think he's just average defender. I don't think.
Yeah, I think he's average to above average.
I think Frank is probably above average defender, if you want to call it. I don't think.
All right, I'll say this: he's slightly above average. I don't want to say.
Hey, look, fellas, y'all ever looked at it like this here? In the beginning of the game, the Knicks got lulled into a false sense of security. The game was wide open. They was hitting wide open shots for the simple fact Phoenix didn't really want to get into a slugfest slow down game with New York. So what they did was they let the game flow and they defended late, caught the Knicks off guard. So going into when we play them again, it's going to be slugfest from day one. We're going to put them into the style of play that we play. We got lowered into theirs from the beginning. And I've seen that happen 2 times in this season. It happened when we played and it was a bum team. No, when we played Minnesota. It was the same thing. And then in the fourth quarter, they quit hitting shots. They had that big lead. The game was up and down. Then as soon as you play a little bit of defense, it seems as though now that we don't adapt to that as the game go on, because now we're taking shots that we think was there in the first 2 quarters. And then now instead of making them, they're missing them because there's more pressure on the shots now.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
I remember that Minnesota game. You're right.
So now I'm thinking, though, now going forward, Tibbs is going to have to put that, no, we're going to play our style to play, because that up and down pace is not really our style. They was 24th in
pace.
In pace.
Yeah, and
we're last.
Yeah, we're
last.
So
Rob, I think we're going to be fine, though. I think
that's just only one loss. I'm not too concerned. We gotta beat the Bulls, though. If we lose to the Bulls, then
we're
something to worry about.
We're going to be fine. We're gonna come to play versus the Bulls.
I think we'll blow them out by 20 plus. I expect it to be a blowout by 20 plus. I have a feeling
they're not that bad of a team. The Bulls are not that bad of a team.
Yeah, they beat the Heat somehow. Yeah. Well, hey, Chicago, thank you for helping us. For now,
we'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll take it any way we can get it. But I'm keeping my eye out on that. That when we in the game that we think is high pressure, and then we're gonna play our game. And our game is right now based in the half court. When that ball, the Knicks was catching dunks early, back doors. They was doing a lot of things that
passes, cuts.
Yeah. So we don't want to get allowed that teams are letting us do that just to put pressure on us in the fourth quarter to make the same plays and the same shots.
We weren't going to win every game. I know everybody got all excited. How long can the reality is we were going to lose eventually. Okay, so
I thought either the Suns or the Grizzlies were going to snap the streak. I thought
some dude named Uncle Freezy believed that we were never going to lose a game.
It's just this is a lesson. Possible. This is a lesson game. You take lessons from this game and you move on and you bounce back like we have all year. We'll do it against the Bulls. I feel bad for them because they're going to pay. They're going to pay a price.
In my opinion, I thought Memphis was going to snap our streak, but I did consider the Suns to be right there. I thought it was going to be the Suns or the Grizzlies to snap the streak.
Let's look at history for a second. The thing about having a streak is that you're giving more and more energy just to have a streak.
Correct.
When the Golden State Warriors were going for 72,
73,
73, whatever, they were spent for the playoffs. You know, sometimes like even in football, right? A team needs that one loss just to get them restarted, refocused, and reconnected.
Good points.
And so it was better that it happened against a good team than for it to happen when we play the Bulls and the sky is falling.
I agree.
You know?
That's true.
There's never I can honestly say this was obviously no loss is good, but this was I don't feel bad about the loss.
We competed. We fought. If we would have gotten blown out, that would have been different, but we competed.
Phoenix is a really good team.
Phoenix is just talented. And they're depth, man. And I said to myself, when the game turned close, the Suns had enough depth to pull it out. We fought. We were right there. Just that we just lost. We could not close the book, literally the book. And CP3 was huge down the stretch, man.
He was. I still think we can get Booker on this team somehow. Leon Rose.
It depends what the Suns do in the future.
I agree, but I'm just saying this. I think this was an audition game for him. I really do. I think I'm not going to guarantee it. You never know.
We have an audition game with every single star player.
That's true. But I'll just say this. I think Devin Booker is a realistic target, assuming Leon Rose can have some backdoor conversations. Worldwide West gives him the cigar, and they work it out once the Suns get bounced and he's not happy after CP3 leaves. It's possible. I'm just saying to keep your eye out for that because I would like Booker on this team. He can help this team get to the next level.
Any person would love Booker on their team.
Well, some people don't. Yeah, some people don't want Devin Booker.
That kid is special.
But see, now we're reaching. Now we're reaching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see him. Wait, when is he a free agent? I should ask this question first.
I think like 2 years from now. Probably like 2 years from now, maybe. Around that, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't see him wanting to leave where he's at right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Suns are good right now.
What if CP3 leaves?
That
you think
is
he's still going to stay?
That's more possible than the
but then we got to look at this too, right? CP3 could leave, and let's just say they get somebody else. Who that person might be, I don't know. But let's just enter in a factor of they get somebody else close to CP3.
Devin Booker won't be a free agent till 2024.
Yeah. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that day. I am.
Yeah, no,
I'm focused on what we got now. I'm focused on the moment. I'm not trying to get crazy. I'm focused on the moment. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, let's think about the season right now. Let's think about the
Phoenix.
season.
Would you rather be in Phoenix or here? Of course, New York is better. Period.
I'm still confused though, because everyone wants these shooting guards and small forwards, but I thought everyone wanted a point guard to begin with.
I want both.
We all say we never have a good point guard, but everyone
I want a
always
point guard
wants
and a shooting guard.
What do you think about Malcolm? Is Malcolm Brogdon a free agent? What do you think about Malcolm?
I'm good.
You would not want Malcolm Brogdon?
He gets injured a lot.
Phoenix is. I don't like. I'm sure they're good Phoenix Suns fans, but let's be realistic. Our fan base is much better. Period. I don't care what.
Yeah, but I'll give Suns fans the night. Hey, you beat us. Good win for them. I'm not gonna.
No, I'll give them the night. I'm just saying. It's speaking of Devin Booker and his free agency plans. Of course, I want him in the orange and blue.
It depends what Phoenix does in the future. The Suns retool the right way. I don't think D Booker's gonna leave, but the Suns underachieve in a few years. He might. So we just have to wait and see how the scene's gonna look in a few years.
Spree, you wouldn't have been saying that if you traded Porzingis for Booker. When that was in the trade,
I wanted to trade.
That was in the trade offer.
As crazy as Phil was with some stuff,
and Jason
Tatum. As crazy as Phil was with some stuff, I'll be honest with you, he wanted to do that, and we didn't do it.
Well, he wanted to trade KP, but he traded too quick.
Well, speaking of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they got the Thunder since it's after midnight today. Good luck with that, if you're OKC.
Oh, there's a Suns fan watching us.
No.
There's a Suns fan watching us, so I'll just say this. You're a good Suns fan.
I like your Suns. I like it, man.
G-Money, this is the one thing that we got to do, right? And we got to look at our team and say this too, right? Remember how you thought, you know what I'm saying, that the Hawks wasn't going to lose to the Pistons?
I admit I was emphatically wrong.
You know what I'm saying? And remember how you thought that, you know what I'm saying, that the Heat wasn't going to lose to the Bulls? This is a season that it does not matter what your team looks like, what your team has on paper. This is a season that anybody can get it, bro. This is the season of amazing
but what I'm saying is OKC's trying to lose.
Let him finish.
You know what I'm saying? This is a season of amazing opportunities right now for each and every team. It boils down to one of those things where you say this, right? This team looks better than that team. Oh yeah, that's an automatic. No, nobody is an automatic W. Yes, we can get some things right, but nobody is an automatic out this year. Nobody.
Right.
As you can see, look at the standings. Look at how close everything is.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
is beating everybody.
I admit I was emphatically wrong. No excuses. I was emphatically wrong with these games. What I'm saying is this. I just think that Boston's going to play with anger against OKC. Remember, they just got walloped in Charlotte. OKC is on a 13-game losing streak. And remember, OKC is getting their butts whipped right now. They're resting Al Horford. I think SGA is banged up right now. Listen, I admit I was wrong.
G-Money, they got their lunch money taken from them?
Yes, 31-point shellacking in Philadelphia. OKC, yes. So I admit anything could happen, but if I had to be a betting man, I could be wrong. I got to go with the Green Leprechauns to stop the thunderstorm in meantime. I'm going with the Celtics to go for the sweep against the Thunder. OKC is trying to lose to get picks. That's what we need to consider.
A sweep?
No, they beat OKC early in the season in OKC. That's what I'm saying. Season sweep. That's what I'm saying. Season sweep because they won in OKC early in the year. Talk about Boston. So I just think that the Celtics just have more depth than the Thunder. I could be wrong, but I just don't see the Thunder winning in Boston.
What are we doing against the Bulls?
I think we're gonna.
I think we come out with the right mentality this time. We cannot take the Bulls for granted, though. We got to slow down
No, I
Kobe
agree.
White.
It's gonna be a tough game.
It's gonna be tough, and we got to try to contain Nikola Vucevic. If you notice, Vucevic has not gone super crazy against us this season. So if we could contain Vucevic, which who knows,
he has gone super crazy against
I
us.
said this season against us. No,
I'm
not
saying
this.
this season.
I said against us.
Yeah, I'm saying this season against us. He had a really good game against us. I'll check it right now, but I remember he cooked us.
But that was the nearly Frank dunk. The Frank nearly.
Yeah, it was. I think it was that game. I'll check right now
Yeah,
because I know he had good games against us.
And we gotta watch out for Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice, he's not a great player, but he's an energy. He can shoot that three. Daniel Tice. So yeah.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna make some Spreewell videos just because I'm depressed. But I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Same here, y'all.
Good night. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
And if I said something, hey, to the chat, it's never personal. I love Randall. I love RJ. They just had an off night. They'll bounce back. At the end of the day, you should be proud of this team. I'm proud of this team because they fought with a great team, and we had chances even when not everybody on our team played great. We gave ourselves a chance. Chris Paul's a winner. He made some tough shots. One of them was very lucky. I don't care what anybody says. One of them, he fell backwards and he threw that up there. He's good enough to make them, but to me, that's a lucky shot. If you play basketball, you know that's a lucky shot. One of them was a clutch shot over Reggie. I thought Reggie contested, but Chris Paul loves to do that sidestep, and the three ball to me was a clutch shot. So, hey, it happens. I thought Bullock had some open looks that he needs to knock down, but he's made them in previous games, so I'm not going to kill him. And then I'll just say the last thing I want to say before I leave is we got to get to the free throw line better.
10 free throws is not enough.
Not enough. When we're good, we get to the line more. But I'm gonna go before Darth Vader breathes. You guys are the man.
Peace out, man. The Suns were our father.
Please never say that again, please.
The Suns were our father.
No. They don't own us.
I know. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. It was a sunrise.
I don't care about the Suns, to be honest.
I know. I just like making puns sometimes. I just like making puns. So yeah.
Wait, Hoodie Kev and Rob the Nick here.
Yeah, I'm about to bounce too. Good night, everybody.
Wasn't that our first time playing them this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't own us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you
I know
what
a
I mean?
team we own. We own the Hawks 100%.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%. I appreciate your sons. Oh my god.
Yo, so what seed will we have to get to play the Hawks?
We're tied with them for 4th and 5th right now. We're tied at 4th right now with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we had everything go. Even though we lost, we had the Suns lose. I mean, we had the Hawks lose, the Heat lose, and we had the Mavs lose.
Oh, okay.
The young Jedi. City has gone to the dark side and became Darth Vader. It is Darth City.
Yes, I have entered Darth City in the building because I feel like we need to get our energy all the way up. It doesn't matter if we lost tonight. We need to get our energy up, bro. We need to still feel good about this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here. We in the building.
And Brad Johnson said when the refs start making calls, we will get to the line more. I agree. Similar facts. He said we can't be any team. We can be any team, but we can't beat the refs.
Right. Yeah, see, when I do the Darth City, it's hard for me to read the chat. But
yeah, I don't know how you just do that for hours. I would not be able to.
Yo, but we here, man. It was good, Hadouken. Yo, what? Yo, listen. So let's talk about this Bulls game. You think we rebound?
I think we win. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I feel like we'll rebound too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
just hit a little bump
it's
in the
not gonna
road.
be.
Like, you know what I'm
It's not gonna
saying?
be a
We'll
good
come
thing.
back. What's that?
I said that there should be no reason we should lose.
Yeah, yeah, but like, you know, again, man. Oh, we've seen some crazy things this season, man.
Yeah, like I think it's a possibility we could lose, obviously, but I don't see us losing
I
at
just
all.
listen. We we need to rebound, like, you know what I'm saying? But then again, listen, man, we was on what, a 9-game win streak, right?
Uh-huh.
Eventually the streak will have to come to an end. It doesn't matter if it's one of the better teams in the league or one of the worst teams in the league. Eventually the streak was going to come to an end. Luckily for us, I would say this, right? Luckily for us, it came to one of the better teams in the league than one of the worst teams in the league. If it was one of
I
the
mean,
worst
Fred
teams
and
in the
Barney,
league,
what
I
are
would
we
be
talking
pissed.
about here? What are we talking about? For
You
the
sound a
love
little.
of Fred
You sound a
and
little
Barney, I'll
frustrated.
leave for 5 minutes and we giving a pity party.
Who's giving a pity party,
What
bro?
are you
That's
talking
what it
about?
sounds like.
No, he's just giving a breakdown. He's
What?
just saying.
It sounds
Bro,
like a pity
Kev,
party to me.
you coming in hot and heavy
Without
already,
knowing what we're
and you
saying.
don't even know what's going on.
Listen, I always know what's going on, okay? Always.
Well, it sounds like you eating again, so you don't know
Frozen
what's
Kev
going
said,
on.
"Kev, you are a mess."
Listen, this is what I know, right? This is what I know. For the last 9 games, I heard how infallible this team was. I heard, oh, this team is awesome. And I kept saying, I said, no, because this team has not beaten a team that you can legitimately say was better than us, right? I don't think in our 9-game winning streak, I've said this, you heard me say it. I said, I don't think this team during those 9 games beat anybody that was better than us. And so when we finally get an opportunity to go up, yeah, you can all sit here and say, oh, the Phoenix Suns, they were one of the best teams in the league. But I legit heard the producer of the show, Uncle Freezy, say, who are the Phoenix Suns? So I said, legit say, hold on, City. So I've sat here and you have all been like, oh yeah, we can beat anybody. So when you get a chance to play a team that's better than you, what do? We lay an egg. And you want to sit here and be like, why am I not feeling whatever? Because I knew what this team was. I knew this team is a tier 2, tier 3 type-ish team. We're not an elite team. We're not championship contenders. But that's okay because we're good and we'll get better. And yes, Tip is messed up. And yes, I'm about to turn this into Knots at Night because I sat here and heard somebody say, "Oh, this team they had no length and no athleticism." And I was like, "That's so funny because we have an athletic 6'9" wing just sitting on the bench chilling, chilling."
So let me ask you this, Kev. I got a question for you.
Ask away.
I got one question for you.
I'm waiting.
One question for you. Right? So when you say that we lost to a team that was better than us, this season, have we beat teams that were better than us?
Have we lost team that was worse to us?
I'm asking you a question. Can you just answer?
I'm asking you a question. Have we lost a team worse than us?
How can you answer a question with a question?
Because your question makes no sense. Because
How
as
does
soon
it
as
not
I
make
say,
any sense?
because
You
here's the thing,
said
I also
you
heard.
just sat here. You just came on here. You just came on here and said, right? Legit said that we lost to a team that was better than us, right? And I just asked you, have we beaten teams that were better than us?
And I'll say this, but then you'd be like, "Oh, well, that wasn't the same team that we are
It's a
right
yes or
now.
no
We're a
question.
different team." So you all want to change the narrative that when y'all
It's a
want to
yes
fit,
or no
you want to
question.
change the narrative to fit what you
No,
want it to fit.
you changing the narrative because you can't answer the question.
So you want me to say, yeah, we beat the Bucks and the Jazz earlier in the season, in the first
No, I want you
10
to
games of
say.
the season.
I
That's
want
what you want me to
I
say?
want you to say what actually happened. It does not matter when it happened.
Yeah, the
What
Knicks
matters
have beat. Yeah,
is that we did it.
The Knicks have beaten winning teams. Yes.
Okay then. So stop trying to act like we didn't.
So you want me to give credit to beating teams within the first 5 games of the season when teams was coming off layoffs, didn't really have that much practice time, they had no cohesion whatsoever. We're really taking it easy because they had just played 2 months before, or we had 9 months off.
So those were the only teams that we beat. Did we not beat teams that were close with us with our record?
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm saying when we played the Bucks, who had just played 2 months before, and was one of the teams that was griping that they didn't have a layoff.
So did we not just beat the Hawks? Are they not a good team?
I could have sworn someone literally just said we own the Hawks.
Yeah, but this is what I'm
Which
saying.
I don't even think that's a fair statement, really. I really don't,
Somebody
because
else
I
said
think
that. You didn't say it.
we have
That's
yet
the
to
problem.
play. We have
Somebody
yet
else
to
said it.
play.
You didn't say it. And you
We
trying to
have
act
yet
like we
to
haven't
play.
beaten this. Yo, come on, man.
We have yet to play the Atlanta Hawks at full strength.
I'm saying in the last
Oh
2
my
years
God.
we owned them.
This season, have we played the Atlanta Hawks at full strength at all?
I'm not only talking about this season. I'm talking about last season. They didn't beat us.
I mean, last season we sucked, and
Okay.
everybody wants to forget last season.
I'm not forgetting last season. They also sucked.
Well, this is a different Hawks team, right? Are we a different Knicks team from last season?
Yeah, and they paid money to get their players that are not all playing, obviously.
No, they're not. So I would be not in a hurry to play the Atlanta Hawks. I would not be in a hurry to play the Atlanta Hawks if I'm going to the playoffs. I'm not in a hurry to play them if they're going to be at full strength, thinking we're just going to walk all over them and have our way over.
Celtics or the Hawks?
We want to play the Celtics like what, once this season? Twice. We played them twice or once?
We beat them once, and then they beat us once by 2, and we beat them by 30 the first time, but that was without Tatum.
I'd probably say I'd rather face the Celtics than the Hawks.
The Celtics over the Hawks?
Because this is, I hate to say this, but I feel like this is what's going to happen. I feel we're probably going to fall down to 6 by the time the playoffs start. Because I'm very, very nervous about this West Coast trip we're about to take.
Come on, man. People were very nervous. People were very nervous about the second half of the season. Okay. And we just ran off 9 straight and we lost 1. And you worried about the road trip?
Nah, but that is the tougher part of the season.
It doesn't matter. This is where we need to show our growth, man.
But that's wonderful to be, naive. But I'm not.
No, I'm
because do I feel like we can listen? When you talking about playing Memphis, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Spurs, back to back to back to back to back to back.
So basically,
I'm not saying we're going
what you're
to
saying
go
is you have
and
no
beat
faith
all
in
these
the team.
teams.
Basically, what you're saying is you have no faith in the team, and you don't think that we can win any of those games.
So, how many of those games do you have us winning?
I say we split.
We're gonna split. We're gonna split between Memphis, Denver, Phoenix, Clippers, the Lakers, and Spurs. So you're probably saying we're gonna be split. Okay, so let's go this. Are we beating Memphis? Yes or no?
Listen,
in Memphis. Beating
I
Memphis.
say we split.
You said split. I'm asking you, which games are we splitting?
Does it matter which games are we splitting?
Yeah, it does matter.
Why?
Because I want to know what teams we're going to beat. Since you feel that we're going to beat some of these teams, it matters which teams we're going to beat. Because you feel like we're going to beat 3 of these teams. So I want to know which 3 teams we're going to beat.
It doesn't matter which 3 teams we beat as long as we beat them. I'm not gonna jump off the limb and say, oh, we're gonna beat this team and that team and this team, and then you turn around and say, oh no, we ain't gonna beat that team because guess what? They got this.
Your opinion.
No, listen, I'm saying we're gonna split.
That is your opinion. I'm asking you for your opinion.
I gave you my opinion, and you cannot force me to say anything else. I said I believe that we will split. I don't know which teams we're gonna win. I don't know which teams we're gonna lose, but I believe we're gonna split.
So
I'm not giving any predictions on that. I'm not giving any predictions on that. And if you don't like it, it's okay.
Can this team beat a team of a healthy LeBron and Anthony Davis?
How do you know that they're healthy?
Because they are. They're back playing.
Okay. Either way, like I said, I feel like we're gonna split. And
I'm
it's
asking
okay.
you. No, I'm asking
if you don't
about
like it,
one
you don't
specific
like it.
team.
That's okay.
Okay, let me ask you a different question. How do you feel we match up against the Lakers?
Why are you trying to get me to say something that I don't want to say? This is what you're
not
getting.
You don't want to say the truth? That's the thing. You don't want to say the truth. The truth hurts you.
No, it's not about that. But you trying
it does,
to
can you legit say they're better than us?
Oh, you trying to force me to say something that I don't want to say, bro, and it's not gonna work. Are the Lakers better than us? With AD and a healthy LeBron, with a healthy AD and a healthy LeBron, is the Lakers better than us? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So what are you trying to say, bro? What are you really trying to say? Let me take this Darth City helmet off.
I mean, you can keep the hoodie on. Like I said, I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, we're about to go on this West Coast trip and face a gauntlet of West Coast playoff teams and feel like we're about to come out on the other side with roses. No, I'd be insane to think that. And we can all be the biggest fans in the world.
That is a logical thing to say though, because that is a tough road trip.
But the truth is the truth. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry that hurt somebody's feeling to say we're not as good as most of these teams. You guys are sitting here talking about teams that are legit title contenders.
I'm not saying that.
Nobody said anything about titles. What is your prediction for the road trip?
You really want my prediction?
Yes.
Okay, so on the road trip, we play Houston, Memphis, Denver,
Houston,
Phoenix, the Clippers, and the Lakers. So here's the thing, and this is me being real. I think that's a 4-game. I think we're going to lose to Denver, Phoenix, the Clippers, and the Lakers. I think we'll probably go 2-4 on this road trip.
I think
so you saying 2-4?
Yes.
You saying 2-4, and if I say that we split, I'm just crazy out of my mind. Wow.
No, because I'm trying to get the benefit of the doubt and say we're going to beat Memphis. But in the back of my mind, I don't even think we're going to beat Memphis.
I think we go 3-3.
I really don't.
I think
so we don't beat Memphis. You remember what the motto is, Kev? We're going to beat some teams that we're not supposed to beat, and we're gonna lose to some teams that we're not supposed to lose to.
I legit just gave us the Memphis game.
Wait, actually,
I'm saying
all right,
I legit gave us the Memphis game.
All right, now listen to what I'm saying. You might be right about the Memphis game. We might lose to Memphis, but then we might beat the Clippers. We might beat the Suns.
Yeah, and they got players that could be resting, so it's like, I mean, you could take that into account if you want.
The Lakers is not. I don't think anybody.
I don't think LeBron and AD are gonna miss any more time. I think they're gonna try and
Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers. I mean,
yeah, because Kawhi.
Here's the thing: because of how close it is between them and getting the 2 and 3 seed and maybe the number 1 seed, I don't think this is time for them to rest. Because, like I said, seeding matters, and with them within like a game, it depends. It really depends where they are, right? Because if they're like within 2 games of being like first or third,
no,
I don't think they're gonna be resting nobody.
Sure they're basically about to be second. I think they got second. Oh no, because the Suns won, so they're like a game behind.
Yeah, so it's still close, and anything can happen. So I don't think this is the time to be resting. Not that game. Maybe like the last game of the season they'll rest somebody, but not then because they're gonna be trying to win as many games as possible.
Lost to the Grizzlies the first time. I mean, it's not that we should have lost; it's that they were cocky and Valanciunas and Ja Morant missed free throws, so that's on them.
Right. I think we're gonna beat Houston, we're gonna beat Denver, and we're gonna beat the Suns.
All I'm asking is that too far-fetched to say that we might come out of this West Coast swing with a split? Like,
there's 7 games. Why? There's 7, so it's 3.
Well, all right.
It's whatever.
All right. Oh, see, my bad. All right. Yeah. See, I thought it was 6, so I felt like we would go 3 and 3. I feel like we would get the split, but if we don't, we don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, there's 7 games, but it's not far fetched to say that we can do that. Come on, man. Like, come on, man.
7, nobody. 3 out of.
Is it nobody had it? Can go like 1 and 6.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this? Yeah, you can say that, but can I say this too? Also, right now, none of y'all would have said that we was going on a 9-game win streak when we did from the jump off. Like nobody said. Nobody said we was gonna win 9 straight. So let's stop playing, man. Come on, put some respect on these guys' names. Put some respect on their names, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's salute our boys. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They just won 9 straight and they just lost 1. And this is not a pity party, yo. Come on, what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What you're saying, but to sit here and say the level of no, because the level of competition between the 9 games that we just came from and the 7 games that we're about to go into are 2 different levels of competition. So don't sit here and say it's the same thing.
So you don't believe the team can rise
and the Pelicans are not the same thing as playing the Nuggets and the Clippers and the Lakers. It's not the same thing.
Kev, that's okay, Kev. That's okay. But this year, have we beaten teams we wasn't supposed to beat?
Oh, goodness grief.
Answer the question.
Why do we got to go back to the beginning of the season?
No, I said during the season. No, this is what I said. I said, Kev, this is what I said. I said during the season, have we beaten teams we shouldn't have beat?
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, we have.
Okay, so the season is not over. Let's see what we can continue doing.
Rob, let me ask you a question.
Nobody's asking you to bet no money on who's going to win.
I want to ask a question. When has the New York Knicks, when was the last time we beat an upper echelon team?
When's the last time we beat an upper echelon team? Okay, so there's only like 4 to 5 upper echelon team in the league right now. So out of that, we beat 2 out the 4.
No, I said when. When did this happen?
Hey, Kev, I just said that the upper echelons team, so what? We played them early. But wouldn't you say we're a better basketball team now than we were earlier?
Mm-hmm. So you're not going to take into account that we're 0-6 against Brooklyn and Philadelphia?
No, I'm not. because each one of those games, look what Brooklyn beat us in overtime and then they beat us by 2. So no, I can't say that. It wasn't like they just had their way with us.
And if they had Kevin Durant, and if they had
look,
two
we
of
can't
the
talk
three
about
stars,
what they could have had. Hey, look, we lost to Chris Paul. Look, we lost to Chris Paul and them by 8. Look, we lost tonight. Tonight we lost by 8 points. No, we're not, Kev. I'm saying, only thing I'm saying, Kev, Kev, you acting like, Kev.
Hold on, Rob.
No, Kev, you act like.
You say we only lost to Brooklyn by like 2 points, and you act like they at least had 2 of their 3 star players. Like if they did,
no, we played them with 2.
Close, Rob. My thing is
but look, we played Philly with
because I don't live in a delusional world.
Look, we lost to Philly. We lost to Philly. They had their whole mob by 2 to 3 points.
No, they didn't. They didn't have Embiid.
No, one time they had Embiid,
and they beat us by 20 when they had Embiid.
We played them 3 times, Kev.
And 2 of them games, they didn't have Embiid. The only game they had Embiid when we played them was when we lost by 20.
Kev, so look, my point is this here, Kev. What the hell are you saying? We're not going in the favorites. All we're saying is that we have a chance to win.
Okay, yeah, we have a chance.
You're my guy.
That was y'all want.
Kev,
we have a chance.
Kev is right on that.
With this particular team, Kev, with all the money and the talent level of this team, all we have is a chance to win. That's it.
It's like y'all are happy with losing.
No, we're not. We're just taking the team. No, Kev. We're taking Kev. No, Kev. Kev. Kev, no, you're looking at it all wrong. Kev, you're looking at it all wrong.
No, y'all are
only
looking at
thing
it
we're
wrong.
saying is the team. No, Kev, this is what we're saying. The team that's presently constructed right now, not to say that this is the best team, we have a chance to win.
But we're not winning.
We cannot change this team right now. Kev, can we change this team right now?
That's the thing about it, Rob. Admit it. The Knicks keep coming up short.
We knew we was going to come up short this year.
No, because I just heard City for real talking about, we just won 9 straight in a row.
Yes, and we did, but we still knew.
No.
Nobody in this nobody never said this team. Nobody never said, Kev, this team was going to the championship.
Rob, you literally just sat here and said, we only lost to Brooklyn by like 2-3 points, and we think we only lost to Brooklyn.
We thought we was going to have a competitive team.
Kev,
this team is going to be a competitive team, Kev. That's it.
Hold the phone. Time out, yo. Kev, you just sat here and literally, and listen, man, you my guy, and I love you, right? But now I got to kill you for your blasphemy, because you just literally sat here and said that you don't live in a delusional world, right? And your whole everything tonight, your whole argument, everything tonight is about Kevin Knox. Although you haven't been saying it, that's what you clamoring for. That's what you clamoring for, bro. You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me with the Jedi mind tricks, because I am Dark City. And
City, I don't know what you're
saying against you. First off, you ain't Uncle Freezy. You ain't Uncle Freezy.
No, you're not gonna do that.
This has
you're not gonna do
nothing in the world.
You just said.
Look what happened. What you're trying to do is Uncle Freezy has set you up for failure. He wants to always turn it around when I make an argument and make it seem like I'm talking about Kevin Knox. But this has nothing to do with Kevin Knox. This is about seeing this team for what this team really is. Even if Kevin Knox was playing 30 minutes a game, this team still wouldn't be an upper echelon team. And y'all think that it is. Y'all think that it really is. And it's not.
What is the team really is? What is the team really is? Because sometimes I don't even know if you're a Knicks fan or not, because sometimes you be talking like you're not even a fan, bro. Like,
I would not waste 3-4 hours of my life every night. I promise you that much.
Sometimes what you say sounds like you're not a fan.
Listen, if I was not a New York Knicks fan, I would not be up to 3 o'clock at night with y'all every night.
I'm just saying, man.
This much I can promise you. I can promise you that much.
Don't
just question that
as optimistic as me. Maybe you just not as optimistic as me.
No. And why is that a crime? Because I'm not as optimistic as you. Why am I being belittled because I'm not as optimistic as you? It is because you literally just question my whole fanhood because I'm not optimistic. So clearly it's a problem.
Yes, bro. Because guess what?
I want you because I'm not optimistic.
I want you
literally have to question my entire fanhood because I'm not jumping up and down, holding parades.
No, you don't got.
I'm not gonna do it.
You don't got to do that.
So
you don't.
Kev,
You don't got to do that.
Hey, Kev, check this out, City. Let me get this for a second. So, Kev, going into this season, we all knew that we wasn't going to win the championship. So, why didn't you just not watch the season? Why did you waste your time watching the season? What did you think was gonna happen?
I always used to watch listen. I wasted time watching the season when we was winning 17 games.
No, we're talking about this year, Kev. No, Kev, you're not answering the question. Kev, that's not answering the question. Now, with all of these things that you talk, no, Kev, this is what you. But look, Kev, so why do you tell people? Okay, Kev, so why do you tell people? Okay, Kev, so why do you tell people? So why do you tell people? Kev, why do you tell people? Why do you tell people they don't have a right to be happy? No, why do you tell people they don't have a right to be happy?
Not even real. You said right not to be. I don't have a right not to be skeptical. City of Real came out
nobody never said that. Nobody never said that. Skeptical. Kev, you've been damn near. Kev, you've been damn near hating the whole season. You've been hating the whole season.
I said you're not optimistic.
I said I was more optimistic than you.
Rob, you wrong. Rob, you wrong. You can't
argue. You be hating
right about everything, Rob. The man just sat here and questioned my whole fanhood. You literally just sat here and said, why am I watching the games?
Exactly, because every time somebody says something, because look, no, and the reason why I question it is because of this. Every time somebody says,
I'm not.
No, listen, you want to know the reason why I question it?
Here? Because I have to be all happy, joy all the time.
You're never happy, joy.
If I'm not,
you're never happy. You wasn't happy about. Look. Only thing you did about the 9-game winning streak was waiting for us to lose so you can have this conversation.
Bro, no, it's not even about that. Listen, let's turn it down. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down, fellas. Let's turn it down. Let's get back on track. Let's turn it down. We good here. We old family. You know what I'm saying? We rocking. You know, sometimes we disagree. And that is okay. But you know what? We got bigger fish to fry. We gotta wrap the bull around the horns. You know what I'm saying? Wrangle that bull, throw it in the cage, and come back. We gotta come back out with a W, man.
We have
you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm worried about.
City, we have 89 people watching right now. We got 53 likes. Let's try to balance those out. Let's get them likes up right now. Show support to the Knicks at Night podcast. Hit that thumbs up.
Y'all see.
Subscribe.
Yo, come on,
hit
man.
That notification bell. Let's get those likes up. Come on.
Y'all see us feud for a minute, but we good. We okay. We all right. We back in the building. It's all right, man. Like we like. It's okay. It's okay, man. It is okay. Yo, guess what? I don't know if we did the roll call tonight. I don't think we did, but guess what? Even if we did do it, we gonna do it again. If y'all want wait, hold on. Y'all want to hear y'all name shouted out? Let me get a thumbs up in the chat if y'all want the roll call. Let's
hold on,
go,
hold on one second. Hold on, I just saw something. Frozen Kale.
That's your best fan.
You didn't see that before? We've been talking about him.
Yo, y'all want to hear y'all name shouted out in the chat? Get those thumbs up. Let's go, man. We about to hit this roll call. Let's go. I see it. It's going down. It's going down already. Felipe 210 is in the building. Justin L. Oh, there's the love. There's the love for Justin L. is in the building. Christian is here. King Jerry is here. David is here. Huh? David, but Brad Johnson is still here from across the seas. You know what I'm saying? Brad Johnson is here from across the seas. What more do y'all want? You know what I mean? Who else we got here? We got DB Civilized is in the building. And I don't know what that is, but thumbs up for Luke Skywalker. But you know, I'm Darth City, so you know what? I control that. It's all good. The game of life is here. Frozen Kev for Prez is here and rocking with us. David Jackson is going down because David Jackson is here. Chris Shanks says salute City for real. Yo, y'all still got the thumbs up going? Y'all still got them going? Man, Charles here. Oh, I already said David Jackson, but he still got the thumbs up going. Y'all here for a reason. Let's go. I'm not worried about this loss, people.
It is something that it is something that is really cool. The fact that somebody makes you their avatar. I am tickled pink
I didn't even see if you had the avatar too. I can't really see it.
Yeah, because you was frozen. Because you was frozen.
Yeah,
and I thought it was you. I was like, yo, Kev, what are you doing? Get your butt in here. And
I'm very
frozen
like, wow.
Kev was like
I said, that means a lot to me. I don't know who you are, but thank you very much. I guess you are a fan. I am like literally, I don't know why I'm so, I am literally like, you know.
See, y'all made Kev tickle to his heart right now for that. You know what I mean? I'm not even going. I'm not even going. I'm not going to say nothing else.
That's funny to me. That's.
Are you done with the roll call?
Oh yeah. No, we good. Nobody else is throwing thumbs up. We good.
I can't be yelling. I think I lost my starting to lose my voice a little bit. A little bit of the strep started to come back. Yeah, I can't be doing all that yelling.
Are you on your second string or your third string? Because if you're on your third string, we're gonna have to sit you down again.
First, what's today? Monday.
Come on, man. You've been yelling so much, you don't know what today is?
You can express your opinion without yelling.
It's Tuesday already, all right? It was Monday when we started this show.
So the Knicks play on Wednesday, which is like Wednesday. And then we don't play again until Sunday? Good Lord, what are we going to do? Well, I guess I had to watch all the Mets baseball.
Well, makes sense. You're a Met fan.
I guess I had to catch up with the Mets, which is funny. So I will be going down to Atlanta in May to see the Mets take on the Atlanta Braves. The NFL draft is Thursday, so I guess I can just spend my Thursday watching the NFL draft. My Jets take that horrible quarterback, Zach Wilson, and set our franchise back for 3 or 4 years. Thanks a lot, Joe Douglas. So I think that's what I'll probably do. And I don't know.
And what?
I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. I have nothing else planned.
Okay. I think I'm
You're not gonna go see Mortal Kombat again?
I'm gonna be in the chat a bit. I'm gonna call it a night for me. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Hadouken Sharon, my young Padawan Take it easy.
Thank you. Peace out.
I don't know. If we lose tonight, we might have to call it a early night, City. Is he there? I don't know.
Wait, you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. What you talking about? What? Because we lost?
I'm saying everybody's leaving, calling it early tonight. I guess they was like, "Oh, woe is me." Everybody's leaving on
listen,
early
man.
tonight.
Yo, bro, it happens. You know what I'm saying? We eventually had to lose the game. Okay, so I feel like it doesn't matter who we lost to, but eventually we would have had to lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we wasn't gonna win them all. Like, you know what I mean? It just so happens that we lost to a very good team. Like, you know what I mean? And we wanted this statement game. We wanted this
was
watching
Knicks morning drives a couple days ago, and somebody, and I'm not going to call them out by name, was like, "I don't think we're going to lose the rest of the season." Someone legit said that on Knicks morning drive. They will remain nameless, but they said it, and I was sitting here like, "Wow, really, really?" But hey, who am I? I'm just a hater, as everyone likes to say. Apparently, that's all I am. Just a hater.
The good thing about having the passion for your team, like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't lose, then guess what? You got all bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? You got all bragging rights. But if you
Why would I
lose
want
1 or
bragging
2,
rights if we do lose?
I mean, I'm
if I
just saying.
say we gonna lose.
No, I mean, I meant my bad. I meant if so, like, whoever said, I feel like we ain't gonna lose none or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that if we win all of those games, then guess what? You got all bragging rights, and that's cool. That's dope because you came out and you said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you if you
Is that
lose
Ice Cream Man?
No, hold on.
Was it Ice Cream Man is out this time of night? Man, I want some ice cream. I'm not even lie. I don't even know the last time I saw an ice cream truck. This is an old man. I'm not saw ice cream truck. Got something from the ice cream truck. I guess I'm just an old man. An old man. But people legit in the chat think that I'm not a Knicks fan, like I'm a hater, like I'm all negative. No, I just keep it real. Why can I not keep it real? I know y'all may not like it. Y'all want to live in y'all warm, fuzzy bubble. But you know what? You got to get out the womb. You got to get out the womb. So, I mean, one thing about me is this. I don't believe in good losses, right? You lose, and I don't care how you lose. You lost the game. I don't make excuses for losses. I don't come in here like, oh well, we fought hard, but we still lost the game. Okay, you lost the game. That's what really matters. That's what matters the most. I don't care how you lost it, you lost. History is written by the winners, not by the loss, by the losers of history. So all I'm saying is I'm happy. You got to live in the moment. But, we Chris Chang, this isn't about me being a. Listen, Chris Chang, and I'm talking to you, Chris Chang. I look at our schedule, and I see a Western Conference trip with 6 Western Conference playoff contending teams. Not lowly playoff contending teams. These are, except for Memphis, these are all the upper echelon teams in the West we're about to go up against. And you want me to sit here and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna win them all. That's what you want from me, Chris Chang? I mean, I'm asking because this is a conversation between all of us. Six out of seven, Chris Chang? 6 out of 7. That's great. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Chris Chang. So when you have confidence, when you get so high, you can only let yourself down when the expectation doesn't meet what you want it to be. If you set the bar that high and you don't reach it, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment. And so don't confuse confidence with not wanting to be disappointed. Because this is a good team. And I'm not saying this is a bad team at all. I'm not saying that at all. I do not believe this is a bad team. I've always believed this is a good team. Now, this team hasn't always marched to the beat of the drum that I wanted it to march to, i.e. Reggie Bullocks of the world. But nevertheless, a good team. So instead of me coming here and saying we can't, or having a conversation where you sit here and say, oh, we can beat this, or we can't, I would love to go down and have a dialogue about the breakdowns on why you feel we can beat these teams, the matchups that we can exploit, the game plans we can execute to win. Instead of just saying we're going to win or we're going to lose, we can have a legit conversation about how we can go about executing this and things we can do to avoid the losses and getting the wins. If you would like to all have a conversation about that, I'm down for it because obviously you all feel differently from me. And that's how conversations are. Like, I would love to have a conversation like with City for real. Like, okay, City, I would love to have a breakdown and why you feel like, okay, we can beat Team X or we can beat Team Y, we can beat Team Z. If that's what y'all want to do, I'm perfectly down for it.
Okay, so you want me to say why do I feel like we could go on a split on this West Coast trip? Well, I guess we can't split because it's 7 games. My bad. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's 6. My bad.
Well, it's technically I'll put it like this: it's 6 games away. But we play 7 West Coast teams. We play San Antonio at home.
All right.
But we play 6 away games. We play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we play Houston, Memphis, Denver, Phoenix, LA, and LA away. Then we have San Antonio. So we play 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we play 7 West Coast teams in a row.
So I feel like we can beat Houston. I feel like we can beat Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we could beat the Spurs. Why? Because I feel like Memphis, we've played them before or whatever, right? And usually, you know what I'm saying? Usually, it might not happen, but usually our team, we have a bounce back. Whenever we play somebody twice, it hasn't been like real official where we've just came back and won every game. But like, you know what I'm saying? We usually do a little bit better. Let's just say that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Actually,
So I think,
to be honest
I
with you,
think,
that's actually not even true.
what?
I mean, you can legit say we played teams again and not feel like Minnesota. We played Minnesota, won. Played Minnesota again,
Mm-hmm.
lost.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, Memphis is a team that we went into overtime at home on Memphis. If I'm not mistaken, is that the game? No, that's a New Orleans game. I don't even remember the Memphis game, but I know we played them in overtime at home. So it's not like Memphis is going to be an easy win at their place. I remember Jonas Valanciunas killing
Right,
Nerlens
but
Well. I remember that
nobody
much.
said it's gonna. Nobody said it's gonna
I'm not
be
saying
easy, bro.
no. I said that. I'm saying that. I didn't say you said it. I'm saying it's not like it's going to be easy.
Okay.
I never said you said it was going to be easy. I didn't say that. Like I said, the only thing I remember about playing in Memphis is Jonas Valanciunas looking like Shaq. That's literally the only thing I remember about playing Memphis. I was like, why is Jonas Valanciunas killing us? How is he doing this?
But so you don't think we could game plan and come out and play not getter better against them?
The question is this: why do you feel like they can't game plan to be better?
Yeah, I mean, this will go around in circles. I mean, come on, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, we won the game.
I'm talking about on our behalf, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not worried about what they're gonna do.
But here's the thing: there's nothing you can do about size, right? Like Jonas Valanciunas you can game plan, but you can't game plan size. Valanciunas is always going to be bigger than Nerlens Noel. Ain't nothing much you can do about that. Can we box out better as a team? Yes, that's something we probably need to do. Better team boxing, better team rebounding is probably something we need to do. Ja Morant I don't know if he had a bad game against us. I think he came on late. I think he started off slow, but I think he picked it up. But then when you're a special talent, let me look at the box score. When you're a special talent like him, I mean, there's also just not that much. He had 26 points that game. Jonas Valanciunas had 20 and 14. Dylan Brooks had 23. What's his name? Desmond Bain had 16. Kyle Anderson had 15. So to me, it looked like their perimeter players really outperformed our perimeter players. I.e. the Reggie Bullocks of the world again. So there might be something that we might need to do a little bit better, as in game planning better for our perimeter defense. Chuck B said they missed free throws. Let me check their free throws. They did miss a lot of free throws. Woo. They missed 13 free throws. You can't win losing that.
But hey, listen, man.
Chuck B,
I mean,
Why
we've
is you not
lost
coming
games.
back on the panel, Chuck B? We miss you, man. We miss you.
Oh yeah, shout out to Chuck B. Yo. Salute.
But so that's the thing. I'm looking at our box scores, what we did. Not a good game. Julius Randle only had 15 points that game. He shot 4 for 12. RJ had 20. If anyone is been impressive, is Derrick Rose. Every time I look at Derrick Rose's box score, it's always very impressive.
Yeah, shout out to Derrick Rose, man. He's been coming in. He's been coming in handling his business professional. Like, you know what I'm saying? These last, I don't know, 10 games or more. Like, you know what I mean? He's been coming in doing what he needs to do. And I respect it. What more can you ask for from the seasoned vet? Like, you know what
I mean? I'm going to say that I never wanted Derrick Rose to leave after the first time. I always thought we should have brought him back then.
Right.
But who knows how history would have worked out had he stayed here then. So, but
yeah.
He's really impressed me during his little run. Hold on 1 second, City. Take it for 1 second.
Well, all right, I got you. Can y'all hear me? Am I good? Yo, can y'all hear me? Maybe y'all can't. Maybe y'all
yes,
can.
They can hear you. They can hear you
okay.
fine.
All right, cool. We good. We are good. So, listen, I'm holding the reins, man. I want to say this, man. In order to solidify our spot, to keep it going, we got to beat the Bulls. We have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, before we embark on this West Coast trip, we got to beat the Bulls, man. We have to. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to restore some order on the court. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all right now, we need to restore order on the court and get that W. I don't care how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as we do it, we need that. We need that in order to, like, you know what I'm saying? To stay on our path. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want us to derail a train and go sideways. Like, you know what I mean? We can't do that. Plus, I need a reason. I need a reason to put the light up hat back on. You understand what I'm saying? Because I can't wear it tonight because we didn't win. And guess what? It was feeling good. So now that I got a sour taste in my mouth from this loss, I don't want that again. No, man. Let's get this thing back on track, man. Let's break out let's get another win and break out the hat, man. Did y'all see that thing last night when my lights went out? Did y'all see that? I don't know how many of y'all saw that. If y'all was rocking with us, did y'all see that? Did y'all legit see my lights go out? Yo, I don't even know how that happened, bro. But guess what? The hat had a battery pack. It was still lit. They could turn the lights off, but they can't turn the lights off on the hat, bro. So we need to get this Bulls win so I could throw that thing back on and represent like we do and go on another win streak. It's happened.
I think the Bulls game is going to be a very interesting matchup. Clearly, now that they have Vucevic, I mean, granted, I don't think that the season has worked out the way they wanted it to go since they made the trade for Vucevic.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, but I still think they're an interesting team. Not a team to take too lightly, of course. I'm not going to do that because I think they have the talent to win. They just haven't really put it together. You know, when you make a trade, like a big trade like that changes the entire outlook of your team, I mean, there's a period of adjustment.
Right. Do they got Levine back?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's like I said, it's just an adjustment. You got to change pretty much everything you do. It's not like you traded for a role player. You traded for a star player. And everyone's like, oh, look at James Harden. He fit in so seamlessly. Well, James Harden is a superstar who literally, transitioned to playing with other superstars. So for him, that's easy. Really, really easy.
Oh, okay.
But it's a game that's going to be an interesting test to see what we are, mentally, how we fight back. If we're going to come out flat, or we're going to come out angry, or if there's going to be hero. Because the last thing I want to see is hero ball, because there's too many instances where you see hero ball being played and that's when we kind of get in our own way. Is when we start doing that. When we stop playing team ball, stop moving the ball. And, Breen and Frazier said it. It's like, you'll see it. It's like, too many one and done shots, not enough ball movement.
Right. But do you think so? Wait, are we alluding to the Bulls game?
Yes, I'm alluding to the Bulls. What I'm saying is, in the Bulls game, because I think the Bulls are an interesting team, I don't think they're like Detroit where we can go in there and automatically expect to win. I feel like we're going to have to work. We're going to have to come to work. I mean, we can't take them for granted. So yeah, I'm not taking them lightly whatsoever.
Right, but I've said that. So this is a thing that I've said like all season long. Like our team, we ain't built like that to try to take people lightly. I've said that numerous times. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I still stand behind that statement. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are not built like that, regardless of whatever we do. Yes, I know, I get it. We went on a 9-game win streak, but we are not built like that to take anybody lightly. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when we win, and I'm okay with that.
That's all I'm saying is let's take this, because like I said, this is a good litmus test. This Bulls team.
Mm-hmm.
This Bulls game will probably show me more. How we play this Bulls game will probably show me more than most of the games we played this season.
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because now we're in the stretch run, right? This is the stretch run of the season. If you know about baseball, you know what that means. We're coming down to the end. And we just played a team. We got punched, right? We got punched in the face. And the Bulls game is a game where, yeah, they expected more from their stars. We played them tough. But if you want to win, if you want to show that you can take a punch from a good team and bounce back from it late when because everyone feel like, oh, this is a different team than we were earlier. Okay, show it. Show that you can take a punch against a good team and come back, because right now, as much as y'all hate to say it, the New York Knicks don't have the luxury of going out west and laying eggs. So this is a game against Chicago that we need to win. We need to beat Chicago. In order to, like I said, you can be the 4th seed or you can be the 6th seed. Because even if we split on our West Coast trip.
Okay, see, now you're going too far. I asked you to explain why to the Chicago Bulls. Stay where you at. We're on the way.
I'm saying we need it for standing purposes.
Well, we've been getting off the deck all year long. Because as you pointed out to everybody, we haven't beaten any good teams. So when the good teams beat us, we come back the next day or the next game and we beat who we need to beat. So technically, we've been doing that all year. We've been doing that
Can I say this? Year. Rob, can I say this?
Man, you let Kev go on left. No. City, chill out, City. Chill out.
What are we doing?
Chill out. Nah, City. Stop it. No, you can't say that because, well, what? Look, let me finish what I'm saying. Man, I'm gonna call you Mr. Interrupter. Now, Kev, we've been doing that all season. So now it's not a big game, and that's not showing anything because the points that you made are not valid as far as the Knicks are concerned, because that's what we've been doing. Now they don't have Zach LaVine, so I don't see as though it's a measuring stick in anywhere. If we lose to them, it's just a bad loss on our behalf, because right now At this time, we're better than them. We showed we've been getting off the canvas all year long. That's why our record now is what it is. So
what I'm saying is this. Even though you may not agree, even though you think we have a good chance, right? But you look at that West Coast. What I'm saying is, against the West, you can sit here and say we have a chance. And
no, we're not talking about the West. We're just talking about this game right here.
Let me finish the sentence. What I'm saying is this. The Bulls game is important because it's a game that we can't afford to lose. Like I said, you can sit here all day and have all the faith in the world that we can compete. But there's a high probability we're going to lose some of these games on this West Coast trip. And what we don't want to do is lose that many games that we fall that far behind in the standings, because we want to avoid the play-in game. So a game like Chicago is important because we need this game.
But the Chicago game will not determine that. That Chicago game will not determine that.
No, but it'll give us momentum.
Like I said, it's a game that we can't afford to lose because of standings, because of what's coming up next.
Oh no, but I beg to differ. You can lose that game and still claim the 4th seed.
With the schedule we got coming up next.
Hey, look, like I said, we win games we're not supposed to win. Then we beat teams that we're not supposed to beat. That's been the motto all year long. Because they said that we were supposed to win 22 games. So what I'm saying proves it.
Because
we won.
Ain't nobody in that locker room care about what Vegas said.
It's not just what Vegas said. I'm just saying, whatever you may think, the powers that be who put that there for a reason. Now, they was wrong. I agree. But the ones who make those analogies and make all of that, they do it every year for a reason. Are they always right? No. But people still put their money and they betted on it. So therefore, that's the measuring stick. That's all it was a measuring stick. Now that the season is on now, the Chicago game, we should not lose. But if we did lose that game, it's not going to determine our season. So is it a big game right now? Is this state in time to me? No, it's not. It's just another regular season game that we got to win, we should win.
No, I'd say it's a big game for us, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might not seem like it. It might not seem like it. It might not seem like it because it's the Bulls, but no, we need to bounce back and get this W.
Yes, we do. Just because it's not that game is not going to determine our season.
Right.
It might. You never know which game. You never know which game determines your season.
That game will not. It will not. That game will not knock us out the 5th spot. Even if we was to lose that game, we would just go to the 5th spot. So it will not determine our season.
But what it does is it gives you insurance. That's what that game is. It's an insurance game.
It might be, but if the Hawks keep pace with the game, it doesn't mean anything. Now I'm saying we should go ahead and win that game, but that game does not determine our season. At no point.
It does, bro. We still
got 10 more games to play. So if we lose that game, okay, check this out. We lose that game when we play Chicago, and then we win the next 7 games. Did that game matter?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you never know what those other teams are gonna do. It's not just us.
Look, if we want to we gotta
play. We gotta play to win, man. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Just like every other team is playing to win.
Hey, look, like I said that we play the game to win the game. But that one, people been saying on this chat ever since last week, every game, oh, that's a big game. No, when it really get to be a big game, you will know it. You will know it.
Bro, we gotta look forward, man. We got this. Yes, this is a big game for us, man, because we have to bounce back and come out with a win because all of the good teams do it. You get what I'm talking about, bro? But all of the good teams do it.
Did you pay attention to anything I said?
I did, but I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that.
We've been winning those games every time we took a loss to a contender, we came back and we won. We've been doing that all year.
Yeah, we've been doing it all year, and we need to do it again.
Okay, but that doesn't make it a big game. That doesn't make it a big game. Just because we have to do it and we need to do it, it's not a big game. I wouldn't consider that a big game.
I'll give you a scenario real quick, right? Just to run it down. And I don't even like talking about stuff like this, but just to run it down, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So say we lose to the Bulls, right? Right? A couple of other Eastern Conference teams win, and we lose a couple of more games. Let's just say we do that.
So now you want more losses.
I'm just saying, let's just say we do that, right? Right? And then we get into the position where we turn around and we say, oh, if we would have won that Bulls game, we would have been in this seed and we would have been able to do this. We would have been able to do that. I don't want to be that team that's talking about, oh, if we would have beat this team, we would have been able to be here or there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to beat that team. That's what I'm talking about. This is why I say it's important, bro. It is important.
Look,
no matter how much you want to try, to spin it, this is important for us because we need to come back out and make a statement and say, guess what? We are here. We are in the building.
Hey, look at here. That sounds all good and great. But as the mathematics of the rest of the games that we have left to win or to play does not qualify for this to be a big game. It's a game that we should win and want to win. And for no doubt, I know they're going in there trying to win the game. But in my mind, this is not something, this game right here is not some game that I'm going to fly to New York to go see. But there are games coming up that I may deem as a big game that I will fly to New York to go see. This is not one of them.
Because no, I don't want to be. Listen, I'm not one. Listen, you know me, man. I'm with my boys, like, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not. How do you say it? Like, I'm not gonna be a cocky fan. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to legit just say yes, we automatically gonna win against the Bulls. No, I'm not. You cannot get me to do that. That's not what I'm gonna say. Bro, we need to win this game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I done already told everybody already today that this is a season that anybody can get it. And if y'all have not been watching the NBA basketball for the whole season, and y'all don't know that any team can get it this year, I don't know what y'all doing, because how many times have we seen, and this is not even about the Knicks right now, how many times have we seen teams that we say, oh yeah, this team is going to beat that team, and it never happened, and the other team won? Like, come on, let's be real. Like, let's turn back, let's be real, and let's just say this. Yes, this is important for us. Yes, this is a must-win game for us. Yes, because we don't want to be that team. We don't want to be that team that's doing this, right? We don't want to be that team that's saying, oh, let's look up to these guys and see if they can beat that team for us to be able to move up in the standings. You get what I'm saying? This is why every game is important.
Hey,
like,
look,
you know what I'm saying?
I say,
we want the teams that are down below us to look up at us, and say, oh, if the Knicks beat this team, we can move up one more spot. Hopefully they do it.
But look, see, my point is like this here. I think we can beat Denver. I think we can beat Memphis. I think that we can beat any team. We can beat any team on any given night. That's what I believe in this team. So when I look at it, but I'm also smart enough to know that we can lose to any team the same way. So therefore, I know Chicago is a formidable opponent. And going forward, everybody is a formidable opponent.
That's what I'm saying. It's a must win. It's a must win, bro.
Then the next 10 games are must wins.
Yes. Don't mean that we're going to win them all, but yes, they are must wins. In order for us to solidify our spot and hold it down and not fall down in the standings, this is crunch time, baby.
Yeah, but
this
look, must wins and realistic basketball play are two different things. You know, you can be a fan and then everybody want to win every game, but as a knowledgeable fan, you know what team that you have, that this team can win any given game and they can lose any given game. This is where we're at right now. We ain't no better than where we at right now. We can win any given. That means we can beat the Lakers, we can beat the Clippers, we can beat Phoenix at their house, we can beat Denver at their house. But it's also possible, like they have done. They came to our house and they beat us, and then sometimes we go on the road and we beat them. You know, teams are not slipping. We are a good basketball team right now. So until we get into the playoffs, wherever we see that in the playoffs, that's where we're going to be. And that's where we're going to play from. Do I see the Knicks falling out of the playoffs picture? Hell no.
I'm just saying that I don't want us to be that team, right, that bumps down in the standings and are looking up for other teams to win.
Nobody don't. Of course, we don't want to be that team.
a certain spot. I just want us to do what we need to do, take care of business, right? And solidify our spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about anybody else. I want us to do what we need to do, solidify our spot,
But
and
there's no
win these
spot yet.
games. Because these last games, this is why I'm trying to tell you, bro. These last games are important in order for us to solidify a spot.
The Knicks.
Because if we don't win, we're gonna fall down in the rankings. These games are important.
Look, it doesn't look. We can fall down, or we can even move up to 3 if the ball falls the right way. We don't know. Only thing we have to do is play hard every day that we on that floor. And wherever we land at, that's where we at. Just play hard. And everything else is going to take care of itself. Everything else is going to take care of itself. If the Knicks are out there playing hard, the Knicks will win games. That's all to it. It's nothing else. They play hard for these next 10 games. The Knicks are gonna win games and then march off to the playoffs. That's a guarantee. Where it's gonna be, where they play hard, it's gonna be favorable for us. Nothing else really matters. Nothing else really matters. They was trying to climb in from the 8th spot. We're greedy New York Knicks fans. Now we want the 3rd or the 4th seed, which we supposed to be. We greedy with it. That's all.
We can get it.
Yeah,
we can
play hard.
We can
play New York type basketball, and that's it. That's all
we
to
can
it.
Get it.
That's right. We play hard. We can get it.
I just like you.
This phone going to go dead. I'm up to about one bar. I plugged it in. I just looked at it.
No, you good. You good, bro.
Yeah, that's all, man. Look, every game, when the pressure really mounts, that's when it's gonna mount. You know what I'm saying? But right now, they playing hard. They still learning certain type of things. There's still certain things in this 10 games that the Knicks can still learn about themselves.
Right.
Sometimes you see right now we're noticing that maybe you need to play Obi a little bit more to give Randall some rest. Because Obi is out there performing now. Obi is out there performing now.
I would say he's starting to, he's starting to see the light. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. He's starting to see the light.
He's starting to see the light. He's starting to
see it at the right time. These next 10 games gonna be real important for Obi. As far as I'm concerned, the next 10 games gonna be real important for Obi. We should be getting Burke back sooner or later. I think he's been out about what he been out since last week? Yeah. And he was 4 games already.
Right. And so what's crazy is, right? Burks legit for a few games was our closer, right? Like, you know what I mean? For a few games, a couple of games. Then he went down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the team legit just acted like they didn't need him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not that they didn't need him, that we're a team and we got to play until you get him back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. They played like they didn't need him. Let's just say that, right? Then you come into a game like tonight where you say, and I'm not even going to say that because I'm one of those people. I'm not about the shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff. So I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say what I wanted to say because that would go against
y'all ran Hoodie Kev off?
That I always want to do.
Y'all ran Hoodie Kev off?
He
Kevin's here.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the background.
He might be finishing his sandwich or something.
I'm actually doing some.
That dude eats a lot and sleeps a lot, bro. Yo,
I legit sleep like a normal person.
No, you do not sleep like a normal person, bro.
A normal person is supposed to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night or a day.
So when do you sleep?
About 6 to 8 hours a day.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, when do you sleep?
I mean, usually after the show. So I sleep from like 3 a.m. to like 9, maybe 10.
Bro, so you telling me you sleep till 10 o'clock in the daytime?
In the morning, yes. That's when people get up in the morning time.
Bro, you legit are sleeping your life away, bro. You are sleeping your life away. You don't like fast cars, bro.
I drive a GMC Acadia.
I mean, what's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Hoodie Kev. You don't like.
Here's my thing. You don't have to have a quote unquote fast like me. I drive fast. Like y'all might think I get upset on here, but the only time in life I get upset is when I'm driving. Because I legit feel like I am the only person who knows how to drive. Like nobody else knows how to drive other than me.
You one of those dudes?
I mean, it's the truth. No, I mean, I'm like, I wish y'all get out my way. Y'all out here driving like y'all sightseeing, like y'all just out for a Sunday morning drive. It's literally like Tuesday afternoon. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Get out of my way. Why y'all going 35? The speed limit is like 50. I'd be like, legit. And there is a particular group of people that I can't specifically say that as a class are the worst drivers ever. Like, God almighty.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well, maybe you need to go to anger management.
Maybe they need to go to the DMV and get a driving test again.
Or like I said, maybe you need to go to anger management.
Or maybe they need to learn how to drive.
Because if you yell at people the way you be yelling at us on the show, you need to go to anger management, bro.
I only yell at
I can see Kev right now. I can see you right now going, hold on, wait. You didn't use your blinker when you went to turn in that lane. You almost made me wreck for Fred and Barney. What are we doing?
People throwing bullet shots out there with that, Kev. You might want to chill out on that road rage.
Listen. I know I live in Durham, North Carolina, right? A rough place. I am from the mean streets of Wilmington, North Carolina.
You drive with a gun?
No, I don't. I don't need a gun.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you. They throwing shots out there at road rage, and if you don't have a gun, I suggest you be quiet. That's my point.
Listen, God, listen. In 35, I've been driving. I got my license 18 years ago. I've been driving full time since I was in college. So 15, 16 years I've been driving full time. And it ain't near, as they say here in the South, ain't near not a person better have a problem with me. We can solve this. We are gonna solve this. Is anyone there? Everyone just kind of left? Am I by myself? I guess so.
I'm here, bro.
Oh.
I was just waiting for you to finish.
No, I'm done.
I didn't want to yell at you or nothing.
I'm actually doing some stuff. That's why I'm not usually like on camera as I usually am. Because I'm up doing stuff right now.
What? Fixing another sandwich?
I didn't fix that sandwich. The guy who worked at Jimmy John's fixed that sandwich. I didn't fix that.
And you said you didn't have a butler.
Well, unfortunately, the guy at Jimmy John's does not technically work for me. So there's that. I'll live by myself. I wish I
The
had
freaking
somebody here to help
sandwich.
me with stuff. Huh?
With what? What do you need help with, bro? I know you need help with the anger management, but I can make a few calls.
I definitely don't need anger management. I am like the calmest person around.
Wait a minute, what?
I'm
Did I
the
just hear
calmest.
Hoodie Kev say he's the calmest person around?
Yes.
Wow, what are we doing tonight?
What do you mean?
You just say you the calmest person. Like, what are we doing tonight? What has the day brought?
You seem real muffled right now.
Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Oh yeah. Okay, what were you saying?
I said, what are we doing right now? You talking about you the calmest person around? I don't even think anybody in the chat would agree that you're the calmest person around. You might agree with it, but I don't know. What? Kev, you the calmest person around?
Yeah.
Mr. Hold on. Wait.
As they
You?
say, as the song said, I'm the coolest cat that you ever did see. Well, you see me walking down the street. Yeah. The coolest cat around.
What are we doing?
This is true. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
It is what it is, and
really,
it ain't what it ain't.
you all see me and y'all be like, oh, Kevin's this angry person. You got this. He has these anger
Well, let me
management
ask you a question.
issues.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you so mad all the time?
Huh?
I said, let
What?
me ask you a question. Why are you so mad all the time?
I'm not mad. You think I'm mad? This is not me being mad. This is me being real. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, I
Okay.
can't. Some of
So,
y'all just feel like y'all don't like my takes. I respect that. We are here to agree and disagree.
hey, listen, hardly anybody likes my takes, but I don't worry. I'm not worried about
Your
that.
takes
You know what I'm
are the
saying?
company line. That's what your takes are. You give the company line. I say
Who, me?
things that ruffle. Yes. I mean, it's okay that you give the company line. Me, myself, I say things that ruffle the feathers. Okay? That's what I do. I ruffle feathers. People don't like it. They want their kumbaya. They want everything to be peaches and cream. But at the end of the day, if you get on this show or another show or another show, and everyone's saying all the same thing, whispering sweet nothings in your ear, I mean, they're not doing their job. They're not telling you the truth. You can't have everyone whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Listen, it's okay that this team isn't, the homecoming queen, the real pretty girl at the dance. It's okay. But guess what? We got a date. We ain't, come to the dance by ourselves. You know, we don't need to this team may not be the hot cheerleader, and that's fine.
Right. So I would say this.
That's my take.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know something. Because sometimes, we gotta integrate people into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? A man child said, my neighbors are complaining about your yelling, Kev. His neighbors.
Well, I guess man-child should move.
Man-child, maybe you need to turn your TV down a little bit or whatever you're watching on. Or if you're watching on your mobile device, if you're watching on your mobile device, turn it down a notch. Go inside. It's okay. You don't need to let the whole world know what we're talking about if you got us on speakerphone. Julian Blum was good. Chris
So all I'm saying
was
is
good. Mm-hmm.
Was saying. Anyways,
You there?
continue. I forgot what I was saying. I had a whole brain.
Okay. Couldn't hear you. Well,
can you not hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. You back? You back? Maybe you're not back. Well, maybe he's not back. I don't know. He was back. He wasn't back. Maybe he's not back. But David Jackson, what is going on, brother? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm here for y'all. You know what I mean? I'm here for y'all until Kev gets back. What is good, man? What's going on? My chat family that's still rocking. Up and there he goes. What is going on, man? Yo, brother Kev, what is good? Justin L, I see you. City, do I have or Justin L said, City, you got an all-time starting 5 Knicks team. Yo, bro, listen, man, that you would have to give me a minute to like put that together, bro, because yeah, I would have to do my homework on that one, man. I don't want to just go off the top and like, you know what I'm saying, and do something like that and get things twisted, you know what I mean? That's just straight up. Frozen Kev says, City, hold it down. You already know. Of course, bro, I'm here. What do you mean? Like, yo, hold on, man. What you talking about? Frozen Kev. You mean what? What do you mean? Of course, I'm here, man. I'm holding it down, man. I'm gonna read some stuff. Yes, DB civilized. What is good? Yes, smash that like. You already know what to do when you step in the building. RC Creative, salute to you. Thanks to you for doing that thing that I like, because you know I love that. I love that, man. You know, it's dope. Intro, outro, you know what I'm saying? It's awesome, man. Man Child says, I'm out. Salute to you, man child. Peace. We'll see you on the next one, bro. I already know you'll be back. Chris Shane, facts. That's what he does. All right, brother Kev. Do I have 3 all-time players that I wish was on the Knicks? Yes, I do. I would say, uh, I would say Curry, number one, because I believe we had the chance. I believe we had the chance to get him, but you know what I'm saying? Like I could be wrong, but if not, yes, I would say Curry. And before Curry, I would say Tim Duncan, because that is my guy. And although I know he was drafted by, San Antonio or whatever, like, you know what I mean? But that was a guy that I wish, like, you know what I'm saying, we could have had on our squad. And also Mr. Big Man Shaquille O'Neal himself. Those are my three that I wish we would have had on our team. I don't know. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's that's just my thoughts. RC Creative, yes, you gotta do a Darth City jump off. Yo, bro, that would be lit, yo. I would be so listen. Don't make me bring Darth City in the building just to talk to you about it, RC. Like, come on, man. Swaggy OG. Salute, bro. I'm here. Swaggy OG says, City, I got 2 wants, Lonzo and DeMar. Then it's game time. I feel you, man. I'm not listen, I'm not really on the DeMar train, but like, you know what I mean? We need help. So guess what? Like, I if we found some way to do that without how will we do that anyways? Like, is DeMar a free agent this year, this upcoming off season, or like will we have to trade for him? Because I don't know. I'm not listen, y'all talking to me right now. I am not the guy that knows about how all of the trade things work and stuff like that. That is not my forte. But okay, so you say yes, he's a free agent. I would say it depends on it depends on how much we would have to pay him, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we legit trying to give him the bag, or are we like, you know what I'm saying? Are we trying to like let him come through the door and let him know, listen, we got Julius here, we got this guy here, we got that guy here. Do you want to take a little pay cut to step in the building and rock with us? Like, are we gonna be able to do something like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be dope if we're able to do something like that. Although I'm not his biggest fan, but I believe, like, you know what I'm saying, having a guy like that on our team is an upgrade. I would think, like, you know what I'm saying? And let's say if we strike out on Kawhi, okay, I got you. DeRozan is a free agent, but hopefully we can get the claw. The claw, yeah. Yo, bro, I don't even, oh man, like, that would be a good look. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good look right now. But yo, listen, man, while we doing this thing, yo, if y'all want listen, right now, y'all know me, man. I'm about the people. I'm about my chat family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rock with y'all. Yo, listen, I'll tell y'all this, right? Check it out, chat fam. Chat family. Check it out, yo. I'll rock with y'all for 20 more minutes, yo. 20 more minutes. And I will do the best of my abilities to rock with y'all and talk with y'all and hang out with y'all because I love the chat. You know what I mean? So I'm good. Y'all here. We rocking. We rolling. We here, baby. Let's go, man. Come on, man. Like, yo, I'm legit. Look, listen, we lost tonight. It's okay. Breathe easy, Knicks fans. Breathe easy. It's okay. It's okay. It's just one loss. Just one loss. Like, we'll be all right, man. All right, so let me get back to this thing. Brother Kev says, if the Elf of Wall Street comes back to the Knicks next season, what are some skills do you want him to improve on? I would say, obviously, number one, You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's his jump shot. But if you have followed his game, like, you know what I'm saying, you would know that, like, you know what I'm saying, when he's like legit, like a straight, just like a ball handler, like, you know what I'm saying? He's produced seasons, like, you know what I'm saying, where he's gotten like 6 assists, like, you know what I mean? What, like 12, 14 points or whatever, like, you know what I mean? And a couple of rebounds too, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I mean? It just so happens that we play through our guy, like, you know what I mean? We play through Julius right now, like, you know what I'm saying? So he's not really needed for assists, like, you know, he's kind of like an off-ball player, which is kind of weird because he can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have the best jump shot, so it's kind of weird to have a guy that doesn't have a good jump shot to be an off-ball player. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is, and we at where we at. Like, you know what I mean? Swaggy OG says, I want us to trade Knox on draft night to maybe move a couple of spots up. Well, Swaggy OG, that depends on what spot that we have. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think Kevin Knox is going anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know, well, but then again, he can. You never know. This is a business. If the right deal comes around, maybe they might take it. But at the end of the day, like, you know, we had our chances to move him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we never did. So maybe he's here to stay. Frozen Kev, Elf has been serviceable at times during this season. Very inconsistent, though. True. True. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying, listen, don't kill me because I came up with the cool name, the Elf of Wall Street. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? Just because I came up with a cool name for the guy, relax, bro. I'm not saying he's our Lord and Savior, that he's our guy for the future. But what I'm saying is there has been times that he has played well for us. So I don't understand what all of the hate is for the guy. But, you know, again, that's to each his own. Brother Kev. Oh, wait. No, Swaggy OG says City, his name isn't EP, it's Friendly Fire. Oh, why? Because of the thing that happened with Julius? That's why he's saying that? Swaggy OG says, I'm sorry, City, but I just don't have faith in Knox anymore. He has no defense and is inconsistent at shooting. He's been here for years and still no improvement. Well, I wouldn't quite say that yet. Yes, he's been here for years, but everybody was loving Knox in the beginning of the season when he was ripping threes and doing his thing. And now all of a sudden, everybody's like, you know, they down on him. So I don't like, you know, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I I feel like, yo, this team always is gonna have players that ain't gonna play. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's young guys or old guys. That's just what happens in the NBA, right? Right? You got people that sit there on the bench, like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times they don't get no playing time. He just happened to fall into the category of one of them at times, like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, you know, what can we say, man? Brother Kev, I never say EP was the next Walt Frazier. Stop playing, bro. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. See, I'm trying to ask you guys questions. I'm trying to be real with y'all. Brother Kev wants to inject some phony baloney because I can't say, you know what I'm saying, what I really wanted to say. So, yeah, let's leave it at that. Swaggy OG says, I just think he's on the wrong team. He would succeed on a team that likes to run. He's not a Tibbs guy. I wouldn't say he's not a Tibbs guy, man. Like, obviously, you already know Tibbs obviously loves the guy because he's been starting him from pretty much day one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't say Tibbs doesn't like the guy, because if he didn't like him, I don't think he would have been starting from day one and still starting now over everybody that we have. Yes, his minutes have been reduced. Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, we got to talk about this. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish. So, like, you know what I mean? We could take that with a grain of salt. I mean, it is what it is. Right, right. So I'll take this thing. I'll take this thing for like 10 more minutes, bro. And then I'm gonna I'll bounce out of here. DB Civilized, do you think Rose should start or still come off the bench? I would say, bro, listen, we need that firepower coming off the bench, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We go as our bench go, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rose can't handle those. Rose don't need to start, bro. He can't handle those minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta look out for D Rose. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't need D Rose to get hurt. That's all. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, even I would say, like, you don't want to mess up the chemistry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen how Rose found Obi on that outlet pass when he was streaking down the court like a gazelle? Did you see that? Like, you know what I'm saying? If that was anybody else, one of our starting, or anybody else, our starting point guard, backup point guard, whatever you want to call it, if it was anybody else, I don't think they would have found him. But who knows? That's, like, you know what I mean? But that's the way I feel. Obi likes to run and he's getting brother Kev, Obi likes to run and he's getting it together. Give Knox time. Hey, that's what I said. I'm not saying, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, Knox is Knox. Like, I mean, his coach said it would take him like 3 or 4 years. I'm thinking we coming around that time. So let's see what happens. Like, you know what I mean? He been working with Kenny Payne and stuff like that. So let's see what happens with him. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe he'll come out next year a different animal. Like, maybe we'll see a beast. Like, you know what I mean? We never know. You never know. Really. All right. Swaggy G, what'd you say? I'm saying Knox isn't a Tibbs guy because he doesn't play defense and can't fit in half court offense. He would succeed on, like, the Warriors. Hey, you know what? Maybe he would fit into that, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't say he doesn't I wouldn't say he doesn't play defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? He plays defense. Like, is he the best at it? No, but, like, you know what I'm saying? The man gets out there and tries. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't discredit that. Like, you know what I mean? He gets out there and does what he needs to do. He tries. Like, you know what I mean? It's not the best of the best, but he does what he needs to do. And we've seen Knox play a couple of stretches of good defense this year. Like, you know what I mean? He's had a few blocks and stuff like that, whatever. But, you know, I wouldn't say he's, like, horrible on defense. Like, come on. I would say there's very few players on our team right now that has been just straight horrible on defense. Like, you know what I mean? There's been, I mean, have they had their instances where they've gotten cooked? Yes, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is, like, you know, it is what it is. So, yo, let's Yo, listen, man. I got I got 6 minutes left, man. What y'all want to do, yo? What do y'all want to do, yo? What do y'all want to do? I got 6 minutes left before I bounce up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Swaggy OG says, okay, City. So what you think we doing with Mitch? Because I got a different opinion on Mitch's situation. Well, with Mitch, I can honestly say, you know what? I do not know. Like, I have no clue. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on how he looks. Maybe it depends on how he looks when he comes back. I don't know. Me personally, I'm a fan of keeping Mitch. Like, you know what I mean? But it's not up to me. It's the front office. Like, you know what I mean? But I could just tell you, the only thing I can say is I'm a fan of keeping Mitch. Justin L. Yes, that was a good question. Like, you know, but I can't tell you. I don't know, man. Our front office has been so secretive this year. Like, you know, it's been crazy. Frozen Kev, yo, we need Frozen Kev. What are you doing now? Frozen Kev say, yo, we need to secure that paint and play them bigs. Fun to see them play together. True. Yeah, man, we do. If no DB civilized, if Noel make defensive player first team, Mitch might be out, to be honest. That's a possibility. I can't deny that. Like, you know what I'm saying? What like I can't deny that. That is a possibility. How many years do I think Tibbs got before coaching? I would say I don't know. Maybe we re-up him for another 5 or something like that. I don't know. But listen, man, we starting to wind down, right? We starting to wind down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let me do this. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch. And I will run through this thing real quick. Shout out to Swaggy OG. Shout out to my guy Hoodie Kev, although he's not here. Shout out to Uncle Freezy for having us here. You know what I mean? Shout out to DB Civilized. Let's go. Shout out to Chris Chang, who is still here. Shout out to Frozen Kev. That's Frozen Kev is legit. Shout out to Justin L. Yo Elvis. Shout out to Yo Elvis. Salute, man. Shout out to you guys for still being here and just rocking with me because I'm the only guy here. So, yo, salute to y'all for rocking with me, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it from you guys. Shout out to y'all, man, for still being here, rocking with your boy. Hopefully, our next game, we have a better outcome so I could throw the light up joint back on and get us back on track where we need to be. That's what I want to do. Get us back on track where we need to be. Come on, man. Oh, what? Wait. Swaggy. What was? Oh, Swaggy OG says, read my last 2 comments. KP is a good player on a max contract with injuries, and he can't play a full season. That is true. Yo, got 1 minute left. Brother Kev, salute to you. I'm going to let this thing drop out however it drops out. And shout out to y'all. I hope I see y'all tomorrow on the next one. And let's go Knicks. Let's come back and get this victory, bro. I will holler at y'all on the next jump off, yo. Y'all be easy. Salute my Knicks family. I holler at y'all. I am out of here.